And what is up, y'all? Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you being here. And thanks for the likes all early already. Appreciate you there. So it is going to be game 5. The Rangers can put it away tonight. I hope the Rangers put it tonight. I hate to see the D-backs lose, but man, they kind of have their backs against the wall, and the D-back and the Rangers are just playing so well. And Nathan Eovaldi on the mound tonight for the Rangers. It should be an interesting game, and I hope you guys stick with me the rest of the night. Have a good time, and make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in. That is our main goal today: is the likes and maybe some subscribers and all that good stuff. But we're here for a great game. That's the main factor. We're here for a great game. Texas Rangers at the Arizona Diamondbacks, Game 5 at Chase Field here in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're going to bring you the live audio of the Fox broadcast to you. We'll be reacting to this. We'll be talking to the chat. We're doing this is a fan-friendly interactive chat, so you guys can cheer on your teams. All the redeems are working, and all the fun is here as well. So I've had a great first 4 games. We've had some fun, met some new folks, and we've had a good time. So we'll hope to have a good time the rest of the day. And let's take a quick look at the lineups for your Texas Rangers and your Arizona Diamondbacks. The Texas Rangers, as is just like yesterday, but it looks like Young has moved up a little bit in the lineup here. Marcus Semien, home run last night, triple last night. What's up, Gene, man? Good to see you, bud. Corey Seager, home run last night. The 1-2 punch right there at the 1-2 slot. Marcus Semien, Corey Seager at shortstop. Left fielder, Evan Carter. He's been hit or miss. Mitch Garver at the DH spot. Young, who went like 2 for 3 last night, 2 doubles or a double and a hit or something like that. Nathaniel Lowe, he can put it in the stands quick. Heim got his first home run, first hit of the World Series last night. A home run. Tavares, the center fielder. And then Janikowski coming off the bench cold and getting a start for Garcia, who's out for the rest of the series. And he goes 2 for 3, I think, last night, and 2 runs scored. So crazy. And then their pitcher, their starter, their ace, the man of the hour, Game 1 starter, Nathan Eovaldi. He looked pretty dang good until the Dbacks got up on him. But there it is for your Rangers. Now let's take a look at the Arizona Diamondbacks starting lineup here. Corbin Carroll, the rookie phenom. He moves to the top of the order now. Ketel Marte moves down to the second spot in second base. Gabriel Moreno at catcher. Christian Walker got a hit last night, first base. Tommy Pham, he's been red hot. Tommy Pham, the DH spot tonight. Gorell Jr., he hit a home run left field. Alec Thomas, the center fielder, he's so fast. Evan Longoria, great third baseman. Geraldo Perdomo at shortstop. And Zac Gallen, the Game 1 starter. He got hit up by these Texas Rangers last time. Did not do very well. So let's see if he can turn it around. And happy birthday. Awesome, Gene. Happy birthday, man. Thanks for popping in here and dropping a like. Appreciate you. We miss you, man. Come to the NASCAR race. I know you've been busy, got a lot of stuff going on, but we'd love to see you back eventually. So there's your lineups tonight for your Texas Rangers and your Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Gene was here. Lenny, what's up? Matty F, what's up? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's going on? Lenny, gambling all already. Let me see the chat here. The Grinch is here. What's going on? Welcome in. So welcome in, y'all. I know Game 5, yesterday's game was kind of crazy with an 11-1 game. And then it made it close. The D-backs made it close there at the end, 11-7. So let's move over to here. But there is, got the lineups out of the way, and I got the sports ticker at the bottom there for you guys. We'll flip over here between innings. And let's go here so everybody knows what we're doing. And we're here to play some ball. So 50% chance to 49.8% for the Texas Rangers. And the Rangers, all they got to do is win one game, and they win it all. The D-backs are backs against the wall, and they got to win. A must-win situation here for them. They don't want to go back to Texas not winning. They know they'll be in a hot spot going back to Texas, even though Texas plays not very good at home. Speaking of Texas, where's Chad? Chad's not in here yet. He'll be here in a little bit, I'm sure. Jake Hobby, what's going on? Hey, I'll be in and out. Have NASCAR podcast. I watched starting. All right, sounds good, man. NASCAR podcast. I'll have to check that out. You have to tell me about that, Jake, when you come back. So Bobby Knight, just saw on ESPN, he passed away today. Crazy. Bobby Knight. Rest in peace, Bobby Knight. And Tannehill out and Levis in as quarterback. Man, some crazy stuff going down on the ESPN here. But we're just going to be waiting on it. Let's see if I can get the in-game audio here. See what's going on here with that.
Dreaming and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, It's Game 5 from Phoenix, and here to call it for you, as always, when we return, Joe Davis, John Smoltz. Enjoy it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, sir. What's up, John? What's going on? We should hit that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 20 likes. 20 likes tonight. Might be a little slow in here tonight. Got a lot of people out doing their thing, which is fine. Marky Do, what's going on? Give me a like. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. But thank you for stopping by and giving us that like. Appreciate that. So, the lineups are set. Let's produce some predictions. Let me see who you got in the chat. Who do you have to win this game tonight? And let's see. I said the poll. Do the Rangers end it tonight? And 54% of y'all said no. So a lot of people say D-backs tonight. We'll see what happens. So let me see your predictions in the chat. Let me see. Do you have D-backs? Do you have Rangers? Let's your score here. Rangers 6-4. Jake Hobby. There it is. Jake Hobby with Rangers 6-4. Let me see. Anybody else with a prediction here? Anybody else with a prediction? 6-3 D-backs, John says. Hey, buddy, I'm back. Say Rangers. Dale Taylor, what's going on? Welcome in. Rangers, he says Rangers 5-2. So everybody's predicting the Rangers to win this thing tonight, get it over with, and baseball will be over for the year. D-backs win tonight, and then Rangers win in their home stadium. Be a possibly set up situation like that, Lenny. Richard Carr says go Rangers. Marky Deuce says Diamondbacks 8-4. CeeLo, what's your prediction? I'm going to go Rangers 6, D-backs 3. I think Eovaldi shuts them down. They get to Zac Gallen pretty quick, like they did last time, and Eovaldi goes about 6 innings. That's my guess. Hey CeeLo, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm good. Go D-backs 9-5. Kenneth Clark says. Postal, what's going on? Welcome back, man. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 20 likes. I know. It's just a little part of me that just wants baseball to be over. CeeLo, boo. We do have redeems in the chat, y'all. Make sure you're doing the redeems. We have mini games that you guys can play. Exclamation mark points to find out how many points you have, and exclamation mark gamble those points to bring in your points, and you can bring up your favorite Texas Ranger logo or everything, but I'm gonna let you listen in. Here we go.
They hope, though, that it's not the final game that their team plays. The Texas Rangers have taken a 3-1 series lead. They are 1 win away from the first championship in franchise history. We welcome inside. That's the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. So these Diamondbacks have been shocking people all season long. They once again face elimination. If they're going to get this series back to Texas, John, how do they do it?
Well, it's not about cliches. It's not about our backs are up against the wall, we got nothing to lose. You know what it's about? It's about executing the things you are good at that make you special. And for Zac Gallen, he just needs to be the normal Zac Gallen. He doesn't need to pitch perfect. He needs to do what he did at home. Very comfortable at home. Pitch on the corners of the strike zone, command his fastball. He's going to have a short leash. He knows that, but he doesn't have to be spectacular. He just has to be good at what he does well.
Arizona 7-0 this season when scoring first in the postseason, and a huge part of this game, Torlavelo said, is jumping out in a hurry. On the other side, Corey Seager 2 years ago signed the largest contract in franchise history. That comes with big expectations. He has exceeded those, and he's the biggest reason why they're this close.
Absolutely, and you see this every year. The stars come out, and you have to neutralize them. For Texas, it's been about Seager. Now it's going to be about the collective group. You see what the numbers are and how unbelievable he's been. If you're the Diamondbacks, you cannot pitch to him anymore under circumstances that might drive in runs. So the rest of the lineup's going to have to carry the freight because he has been doing it to this point.
Yeah, it was amazing yesterday. Garcia goes down. They still explode for 11 runs. The game never really was in question as Corey Seager did his thing once again. The Texas Rangers launched in 1972. Their manager was Ted Williams. They've waited this long And this is a franchise that's been close before. They will not celebrate until the last out is caught. Diamondbacks trying to further their frustrations. But will it happen after a half century? Will the Texas Rangers bring home the hardware? We've got first pitch, Game 5 of the World Series, next on Fox.
All right, welcome in, y'all. We're bringing the commercial here real quick. We'll bring it back as soon as they come back to us. Make sure that like button. We're trying to get to 20 likes. Then we'll move to 30. John, that was hilarious last night when it went to all Spanish. I did not touch anything, and it was so funny, y'all. The reactions in the chat, like, what the heck? It was so funny. I know John was like, leave it on, leave it on. It was so cool, though, the bottom of the ninth inning, listening to that, or top of the ninth inning, I think it was, but that was so cool. It just turned on. I have no clue how I do that, and I have no clue how to get it back. But maybe it'll do it again tonight. We'll see. Fox Sports is nuts sometimes. But thank you guys for coming in tonight. What's up, Chad? Do you think they get it done tonight, man? Do you think it's done and over with? Thank you for those likes. Appreciate that. So I'm going to try not to hump on the likes tonight. You guys do the job. Mods, just remind people to hit the like button, and we're going to react. I'm trying not to talk as much over the audio because I think that just drives people nuts. So we're going to have a good time. We're going to react to things, have a good time. I'm going to talk to y'all in the chat and have fun. I'm going to try to talk as low on them not talking, so I'm trying to time it perfectly. So it was awesome. It was cool. So can never get old of CeeLo throw with a nice fan-friendly chat. That's right, man. Fan-friendly chat, man. That's what we're all about. We don't care who you root for. Just be nice to all of us and have a good time. And that's what we do here. So enjoy the game. Keep it clean. If you're here as a banter, as a Diamondback fan or a Rangers fan, keep it clean. Have a good time. And let's have a play ball. So ball or strike for the very first pitch. Let's see ball or strike for the very first pitch. Let me see what you got. Ball or strike, unless you're a bot. Yeah, exactly. Awesome, Rob. Homer, Chad says. First pitch, homer for the Texas Rangers. Foul ball, Jake says. Kenneth Clark says strike. You're going all out. Yeah, that'd be something. Start with a home run. Lenny says ball. Matthew, welcome in. Go Texas Rangers, Rob says. We'll be just waiting on the in-game audio to come back. Make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 30 likes. That'll be our new goal, 30 likes on the channel. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I've had fun, learned a lot about baseball in this series, and tags and analytics and all that stuff. I've learned a lot on how to do stuff. So we have memberships. If you'd like to join the membership for 99 cents, you can do those special emojis Chad has right there. It's only 99 cents, and you're good for another month, a whole month. If you don't like it, you can cancel, and then you won't be charged the next month. So 99 cents is not too bad. It's about the size about a drink at McDonald's, so not too bad. All right, Jake, have fun. What's up, John? I'll against the odd hit by pitch. Okay, John, there you go. Hit by pitch. That should be interesting. So we're just waiting on ESPN to reset their stuff. That should go here pretty quick. But Nathan Eovaldi, go Diamondbacks. What's up, Amanda? Welcome in. Ryan says strike, foul for the first pitch. Welcome back, Ryan. Chris Davis, this game has great potential. I hope so. I hope so.
Life's a little different for me nowadays. And you could say the same for the Rangers
Michael
and
Phelps
Dbacks.
talking. Michael Phelps.
Who have endured their own battles to get here and are now racing to become a world champion.
Which makes this a very intriguing World Series.
Like swimming, this game can be decided by the thinnest of margins. Each lap, a battle between yourself and your opponent.
Smashes on
Counter punch, comebacks,
Going again!
twists and turns.
And for those who can rise to the occasion, gold awaits.
Could tie it with one swing.
High drive! Goodbye!
Legend grows! In championships, Michael Phelps getting us going.
Seager
with
or
the
Garcia wins the
2023 World
MVP. I think it's
Series
going to
on
be Seager,
Fox,
not
presented
Garcia.
by
Not at
Capital
all.
One. just about set for Game 5. We go to the field. Here's Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. The night Nathan Eovaldi closed out the division series, Chris Young's wife, Liz, turned to him and said, "I guess Christmas Eve was worthwhile." Young, the Rangers GM, negotiated Eovaldi's free agent contract up until 11:30 that night, and Liz wasn't happy about it. Well, Eovaldi proved quite the gift. For his career, he is 3-0 with a 1.42 ERA in postseason clinchers, and if he comes up big tonight, he could deliver an early Christmas present to Rangers fans everywhere. The team's first World Series title. Now over to Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Ken. Well, one of the most impactful free agents signed by Chris Young has 2 artificial hips, an artificial knee, and a cranky case of sciatica. Young told Bruce Bochy, "I'm not hiring you because I love playing for you, but to establish a winning culture." 12 months later, Bruce Bochy, at age 68, is back on the doorstep of history. He could become the 6th manager with a 4th World Series title, the first with multiple teams. If the game is in the hands of his bullpen, if the game is close, if the game means closing out a series, as this one does, Bruce Bochy has a knack of finding a way to win. Joe.
Tom Bruce is happy as could be, living in Nashville, spending a lot of time with his grandkids, but then he started to get the itch again. He went and managed the French national team in the WBC qualifiers, and he said, "You know what? I think I want to give this one more shot." And so Chris Young calls him. Little did he know, Boch was waiting for somebody to call. He was ready for another challenge, and he wasn't going to do it if he didn't think it was a team that was ready to win. Here he has them, 1 win away from their first World Championship. And he would be the first to tell you that it's not about him, it's about the players. And how about his star players? At the top of the order, Marcus Semien and Corey Seager have knocked in 10 of the 14 runs in the 2 games here in Phoenix. Then it's the rookie Evan Carter. Mitch Garver bats out of the cleanup spot. DHs. Josh Young's coming off a 3-hit game. Then it's Lowe and Heim. Leody Taveras trying to snap an 0 for 19 skid. And Travis Jankowski in his first start of the postseason. 2 hits last night. Playing in right field in Adolis Garcia's spot. Tonight's FanDuel Live, same game parlay. Need Mitch Garver to record an RBI. He actually has more RBIs than anybody on the Rangers outside of Garcia. And Tommy Pham, who homered against Zac Gallen or against Nathan Eovaldi in the first game, need him to hit a home run. John, you pitched in 7 elimination games in your career to the tune of a 2 ERA. What's the path forward for Zac Gallen tonight?
The path is not on my watch, right? You know you're going to have a short leash. And the one thing he's got to go back to is his fastball command. That's what makes him special. You got to be able to use your secondary pitches and just have a feel. If your RPM and your velocity starts going through the roof, you know that you're a little bit too amped up. Look, both teams have opposite feelings. Arizona left spring training. They're not ready to end their season yet. Texas been waiting for this a long time. They want this to be the last game. We'll see who executes early, and I would throw out this key. Arizona needs a couple scoreless innings early so they can jump out and get the lead and keep this crowd going.
And they have not scored a run over the first 3 innings in the 2 games here, and the crowd's been taken out of it. The umpiring crew for Game 5 will line up this way. Brian Knight calls balls and strikes, with the crew chief Bill Miller at first base. So 11-7 Texas yesterday. You talk about taking the crowd out of it. 5 runs in the second, 5 runs in the third. Now 1 win away from their first World Series title. Now can Arizona keep this dream season alive and send the series back to Texas?
Well, another thing to look for is in the first 3-4 innings, the lighting will be the best it's going to be in this ballpark. Texas scored 10 in the first 3. They only scored 1 after that. You've seen what they have done when they put up a crooked number.
Here we go,
so
y'all.
the key, Simeon's getting hot.
Who gets it right?
And you got to pitch around Seager.
So here we go. Semien stands in. Zac Gallen, the Game 1 starter, takes the ball, trying to keep his team's season going. Off we go with a fastball outside. You're going to be looking for that velocity. Where's that at? You're going to be looking for the location on it.
Thank you guys for getting that lights up.
Right
Trying to
on
go
the
to 40
lines of
now.
the strike zone,
40
right?
lights.
The vertical lines, you want to be on those path lanes to have success because Texas doesn't chase much.
And you might think, hey, I want to see, this power fastball,
Quickly,
but that's
2-0.
not him when he's right. Fastball command is his #1 quality. And when he's right, he's as good as anybody. Gallen to Simeon with a 2-0. There's a strike right in the corner.
Fouled off to the right side.
Marcus Simeon, who had knocked in just 2 runs over the first 14 games of this postseason, has driven in 6 the last 2. Homered and tripled yesterday. Flies this one.
A can of corn.
Into center field for Alec Thomas.
1 down.
One of the things to be watching for Zac Gallen today is going to be this changeup working in this direction. He wants it fading away.
See if they pitch to him.
If he's got that pitch fading away, he has the chance to neutralize Seager. They're going to try to pound him in with cutters, use the breaking ball away and the changeup away.
Target set away. Seager takes that changeup out there.
And that pitch has got to have tremendous feel. He's a field pitcher. We've talked to his manager, and they said he's connected with the baseball. And when
Davis
he is,
says,
no
let's
one's
go
better.
Seager.
Corey Seager has once again owned the biggest stage. Home runs in 4 of his last 5 games, 6 in the World Series in his career. Gallen shakes a couple times, chooses this for a 1-1 pitch. Pinpoint fastball, strike 2.
So now off of that pitch right there, I think you can come back with a changeup or a breaking ball away. They've got his eyes focused over there. So look for this fastball height. A perfect opportunity if he wants to back it up with a changeup.
Here he comes. It is a breaking ball that's pulled down the line, foul.
Now that breaking ball was supposed to start away and miss over the top. That's where you'll get a swing and miss. But right now, Seager has not missed anything over the middle of the plate. There's the breaking ball. See how it pops out of his hand? Too close to the inside part of the plate.
What's up, Trey?
He has punished just about everything he's got in the zone. There is the changeup. There is Perdomo. There's the second out.
Ground ball to Perdomo.
So far, so good, Joe. When he didn't hit this first 2 fastballs to Simeon, he didn't overthrow the next couple. This game will play with your mind in a way as a pitcher that you say, I can't allow a runner. That's not true. I can't allow a run. That's not true. Just make them solo runs. Stay away from the big
Carter.
Evan Carter. 2 gone first inning. On the corner with a strike. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good.
Exactly,
right?
because that's the tendency. Is like, oh, we got no room for error. You actually do. You just don't have room for the big number in the inning that the Rangers have absolutely flexed their muscles this postseason with.
Yeah, best big explosion offense throughout the regular season. Again here in the postseason. Zac Gallen and out away, though, from setting the tone with a first inning 0.
A ball, yeah.
And the other thing you do is you look at these numbers. That's just unbelievable.
Umpire's still doing horrible.
And the other thing you do, you look at the lineup, and you've already circled in your mind a couple guys you know you can go to if you're in trouble, and you got to go to those guys that execute. It's not a disrespect to those guys. It's just that you're matched up better against them.
How about against Carter? He doubled against him twice in game 1.
Got the ball back there,
Carter,
Chris
he's
Davis.
trying to elevate his eyes, and then he wants to get him to swing over the top of a breaking ball over the middle of the plate. He beat him with 2 fastballs last time. That's the pitch right there. And now he can take that and even start it over the middle of the plate and let it drop down to the bottom. When you see the opportunity of a guy that is so disciplined, you got to make it look like a strike, and you got to end it up down over the plate.
Carter takes time.
2 outs, 1-2 count here.
What Merrill Kelly did
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
He counterpunched this great offense by throwing strikes early, and then you could start making him change and swing outside the zone.
He was able to go 7 innings in their lone win in this series.
There it is.
He struck him out. K's in the Jacks.
Everything you don't want to believe.
Chat. Awesome, guys. Welcome in, y'all, to the stream. Thank you so much. We're clean first inning for those Dbacks as the Dbacks are coming to bat. And it's Carroll, Marte, and Monroe to be up the bat for your Dbacks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 40 likes. We would appreciate that. Mods, if you could help push the likes tonight and have a good time. Creighton says, just stopping in to give a like and say hi. Got to go. Not feeling great tonight. All right, man. I'll check your stream out later. But make sure you go check out my man Triton. He does a great job. He just had a Disney stream. So make sure you go check him out after this is over. Make sure you check it out on replay. He does a great job of his stuff. So what's up, U-Haul? Welcome in. As we are waiting here to the bottom of the first. And there's the Rangers defense for you. It's all set up there. Janikowski there in right field taking a spot. Remember, Garcia not with the team. He is off the roster. He is out for the rest of the season. Janikowski came off the bench doing a really good job yesterday. So it should be interesting to see what happens tonight with Janikowski. He got a couple of hits last night. Not a lot of could have been your Braves. That's right, man. Corbin, what's going on? Welcome in. Corbin, hello. Bright Wolf, don't we wish all of us think it could have been our Braves? But could the season come to an end tonight? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're going to be here. We started our first pitch at spring training with the Braves against the Red Sox. And now we're here with the Rangers and the D-backs. And can we lift the trophy tonight? We'll see. We'll see. So keep hitting that like button for us and subscribe to the channel. We would love to get some more subscribers. It's been a hard fight. We're trying. YouTube has definitely changed some stuff. Me and Sam were talking today about some analytics stuff. They have changed some stuff for sure. But Matty F, man, he's trying to get to that second spot. I think he's trying to take over Gene. He's trying to take over Gene or Gator. He's just gambling like crazy. Yeah, Scherzer is done for the season as well. I'm guessing it goes for the Game 7. The Rangers will start John Gray to replace Mike Scherzer. Oh, my gosh.
From the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll will lead things off for Torey Lovullo. Rest of the lineup looks like this. Marte and Moreno. Then in the heart of the order, it's Walker, Pham, and Gurriel, who went deep in last night's game and has homered twice against Nathan Eovaldi. Thomas Longoria's back in there, and Geraldo Perdomo at short, hitting 9. Against the 33-year-old from Elvin, Texas, Nathan Eovaldi. He's made 5 starts this postseason, and Texas has won them all.
Yeah, he's very aggressive with his fastball. He's a strike thrower. I don't think that's going to change. He's got to have an improve on his curveball and split, which was a little off in his last game.
That was in game 1. Doesn't get the call here on a first pitch curve. He gave up 5 runs over 4 2/3. It was the shortest outing of this postseason because he had just been cruising. Prior to the Diamondbacks getting to him a little bit.
Pulled a muscle or something.
To Corbin Carroll is upstairs.
What they want to do to Carroll is they want to get his eyes
all over the
up
place
in the zone, right? They want it right here, up, and then they want to be able to get that split
Chris
down
says that
there.
was a strike. Years earlier, you were saying that was a ball.
Outside.
He drilled a splitter that was a little bit up for a triple
30
in game 1 against Eovaldi.
They have a green light.
2 strikes, but they've got to get the ball up and in to keep him struggling. If not, if he gets going, which he did in Philadelphia, good signs for Arizona.
He takes the walk on 4 pitches, and you got the speed of Corbin Carroll aboard right away. Something that's been missing in the 2 games here in Phoenix.
Very much missing, and look, a lot of pressure on that young man. He's only a rookie, really a true rookie, but the team runs and goes through him. The guy at the plate's probably their best star clutch guy as far as the moment, but the one that can make the most happen is standing at first base.
So Marte and Corbin swapped spots. Last night they were 1-2 the opposite way.
Wild against Philadelphia in game 6 and 7. They don't have one in the 2 games here. There goes Carroll, first pitch. Throw from Heim, not in time. He swipes second.
Swing!
54 stolen bases in the regular season. He's got his first of the Fall Classic.
Not the greatest jump, but good speed. And he was able to beat the throw, a good throwing catcher. And now Marte's job is to drive a ball somewhere to at least get him to third, preferably drive him in and get this raucous crowd.
I bet they bunt.
Which was unbelievable yesterday, invested in the game all game.
Marte,
I called it.
Torey Lovullo did tell us before the game today, I'm going to manage that first
small
inning
ball,
like one
baby.
run could win a championship. I'm going to do everything I can to get a run in, even if that means a guy who's been their best hitter this postseason needs to move a runner over.
Yeah, the only problem with that is that was a bunt for a base hit on an 0-1 count. Now he's dug himself a hole 0-2 and really has to get into protect mode. If that would have been 1-0, I kind of like it, but now he's got to really dig deep on a split finger.
Got to it, moved him up. Job done by Marte. Carroll to third.
You watch.
What's up, Ted? Dbacks all the way, man.
That's one of the best at-bats that will not be recorded because it's an out. But he moves the runner over, and on a nasty split, he does exactly what he has to do. That is great hitting, and the team will respect that.
Different swings for different situations. Tel Marte is able to advance Carroll to third. So they get a walk, a stolen base, and a productive out. And face a drawn-in infield here with one gone and a scoreless first inning. Gabby Moreno, strike one on a cutter. Moreno went into last night's game 1 for 13 in this World Series, and then he was right in the middle of it in that late rally. Now, they still fell well short. They're hoping to build off of the momentum, though, of that late inning offense. On an 0-1, Moreno takes low. How real is that? How real is that the 6 runs in the 8th and the 9th inning yesterday can mean something today?
Oh, I think it's big. I mean, people are on the other side are going to say, what's, change the pitching lineup and all that. No, it's big. Confidence carries over when you haven't had much, especially to this point.
Ground ball to short, and Seager's there. Drawn in field, cuts it off.
2 down.
Carroll's still at third, 2 out.
Come on, Rangers. Go get them. That's right, man.
What killed their confidence yesterday was this very situation. 2 outs, and they got 10 runs. The Diamondbacks need a 2-out hit. They need something to go their way to create momentum. They'll even take a wild pitch, but a 2-out hit would be huge for their confidence.
It's a ball on Christian Walker, and there's nobody more in need of some series extending redemption than Christian Walker, who is so excellent during the regular season, has struggled in the postseason, and then it's gone from bad to worse here. He had the base running error in Game 3. He had the fielding error last night that led to 5 unearned runs. Can he get him on the board in the first inning of Game 5? 1 ball, 1 strike. He did have 3 hits yesterday. But it seemed like anytime he's made a step forward, there's been that bad step back. The guy with 33 home runs in the regular season. Carroll at third, 2 out. Walker swings and misses at the high fastball.
Eovaldi has made pitches when he had to in this whole series, and he elevates the fastball up. And then he has been using the splits against right-handers at their back foot. So on the arm side of plate, he throws a split with 2 strikes. He did that quite often against Walker.
Sends it foul, stays alive. And Nathan Eovaldi,
2 outs,
not just in this
1-2
series, but throughout this season, the best pitcher in the American League with runners in scoring position. Carroll at third, 2 out. Another 1-2 from Nathan Eovaldi. Drifts inside. There's that righty-righty splitter that he lays off.
Yeah, what makes it so tough, right, is if you're trying to catch up to 97, which he's fouled off a couple up, and then you see something over the middle of the plate, your eyes get huge, and that one obviously floated. He could recognize it, but if that pitch is down at the belt or the knees of the catcher, it's hard to stay off of it.
Jammed him in the inside there.
2-2. He shoots a fastball foul. Swatting it off the outside corner. "32 years old, one of the longest tenured Diamondbacks. He's here for the low years, year after year of missing the postseason. In the middle of it here in Game 5. Carroll at third, 2 out, and another 2-2 from Eovaldi. Walker with a great take to work the count full.
Yeah.
That was a great take. This was an outstanding pitch. 2-2 action pitch.
My goodness.
Normally, get the guy to swing at it. Now, if you're thinking that he goes away with the breaking ball, will he come down and in with the split on 3-2?
8th pitch. Ball 4.
Walked him.
Eovaldi had walked 4 batters all postseason coming into this outing. That's his 2nd walk of the first. And now, John, it's Tommy Pham coming to the plate. Pham
Tommy
got the splitter
Pham
out for a home run in game 1.
What's up, Lane?
And as a pitcher, you can't let the hitter know you're going to eliminate that pitch. Just because he hit that pitch for a homer, I would anticipate that Eovaldi is going to throw him that pitch because it's still a swing and miss pitch. That one he left up for a homer in Texas.
First and third, 2 out. Tommy Pham had a fastball over the plate and sent it foul. This is that home run, game 1 of the World Series, part of an 8-for-16 effort for a guy who was benched just a couple games before. He's been their best hitter in this World Series.
Yeah, first at bat, he went fastball, splitter, swing, strikeout. And that at bat, you saw what happened when the splitter was hung.
On this 0-1, he hits it hard. Seager at short.
Seager,
Backhand play
6,
goes to second
4.
and gets him out of the inning.
Fielder's choice.
Diamondbacks unable to take advantage of the leadoff walk and no score after 1 in game 5.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Appreciate On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. You're just joining us. We're letting you listen to the Fox broadcast tonight. The D-backs got Carroll on base. He stole second. They moved him over to third on that out, but just left them out, had runners at first and third. Can't leave the runners on the bases here to win these games, but the Rangers are coming back up. We got Mitch Garver, Young, and Nathaniel Lowe for your Rangers. So appreciate that like button for us. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Appreciate all the love tonight. And we're here game 5. We've done all 4 games, and now we're here on the 5th game, and we'll see what history brings tonight. We'll see if the Rangers can clinch it. We'll see if the D-backs have some fight left in them to make it a game 6 on Friday night in Arizona. Richard says, smash them free subs, man. Yes, subscribe to the channel, guys. And I know if you're watching on a laptop, if you put your cursor over this little logo right here, it should say subscribe. You can click on subscribe just by hitting this link this little logo right here. And that subscribe, you can hit subscribe, and it's very easy to do. You just click on that logo right there. It'll say subscribed or need to subscribe. So, and then make sure you hit those notification bells on. So, we appreciate every single one of y'all that are here, and I want to also thank all my members that are part of our channel. And you can have membership for a low price of mine. Already says subscribe. All right, so good deal. So everybody test yours. Make sure. If you put your cursor over this logo, it says subscribed. If not, subscribe, man. We're going to have a great winter. We're going to have a lot of good fun on this channel. You want to make sure you're ready for it. So we're just going to bring it back the in-game audio here in just a second as Mitch Garver and Young and Nathaniel Lowe coming up for your Rangers. So I got a Braves Cup tonight. I got my Tennessee long sleeve shirt on tonight, supporting all my teams tonight. So college basketball, I do some college basketball here pretty soon. Same way with the audio and all that. So it's run time for the Rangers. My has a notification bell in black. All right, good. That means you're good to go. Hey, Nathan.
Hi, Free.
There's Nathan.
9-5-9, but the start of the 3rd inning for a chance to up your game. Zac Gallen's probably going to finish top 5 in Cy Young voting for a second consecutive year. But in this postseason, he's got a 5.27 ERA. You may look at that and say, well, he's got to get back to that all-star and Cy Young contending form. But yes, Torey Lovullo, and he says, look, we don't need you to be Hercules. We need you to just give us a chance to get our footing in this game.
Hello.
Worked the 1-2-3 first inning. Just misses with his first pitch to Mitch Garver here.
He's done a nice job already with his curveball, and that's going to be the key because that's a built-in change of speeds off of his fastball.
There it
right
is.
There. And that, when you have a feel for that pitch, it's almost a free strike that you can get back into the count, and obviously it's a swing and miss pitch when you've got 2 strikes.
Garver, who has homered against Gallen before. Oh, man, that fastball he's got working.
When you have glove side command with a fastball against the right-hander, now that makes your cutter curveball that much more deadly. The hitter has to respect that side of the plate.
Yeah.
The 1-2. Curveball disappears.
Struck him out. K's in the chat.
That fastball chases the curve, and Gallen has his second K.
I know pitching can be very complicated, and there's all kinds of information, but it can be as easy as fastball command serves you well for everything else. It sets up what a hitter doesn't want is he doesn't want you to command one side of the plate, because now he has to think about too many things coming into play.
4 up and 4 down for Zac Gallen. Comes home to Josh Young.
Outside.
That just misses. Josh Young 3 hits last night without Adolis Garcia. And you figure with them pitching around Corey Seager a little more carefully, can it be Young again to step up for him?
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
Up the middle he goes. Perdomo on 1 bounce. 2 out.
2 out.
And now it's Nathaniel Lowe, who Gallen has owned.
He has. Nathaniel Lowe really hasn't made. He's done a better job. He's going the other way primarily. When I see that, I'm going to throw a lot of fastballs to a hitter who has yet to show me he can hit a fastball to the pull side, and especially up.
Chops first one that he sees to second. Backs Marte into the grass, and he throws him out. Finishing off a 1-2-3 second. We are off and rolling in Game 5, and Zac Gallen.
We go to the bottom of the second. No score, no hits, no runs. Scoreless in Arizona. Thank you guys so much for tuning in the gate. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. If you're just joining, make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. 50 likes is our new goal, and we'll move on from there if you haven't hit it for us. Appreciate it. Also, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to join our channel. We got a lot of fun coming up this winter. Lots of hockey, lots of Disney, lots of college basketball, lots of college football and NFL. So it should be fun on the channel. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe and that like button for us. We appreciate you. Also, if you want to also help the channel, we have memberships on the channel. 99 cents gets you the access to the emojis tonight. We have 2 sets of emojis for each team and some Brave stuff too as well. But the more we get members, the more emojis we can have, the more play with. So thank you guys for everything. All right, coming up for your D-backs, Gurriel Jr., Alec Thomas, and Longoria, the third baseman, coming up for your D-backs here in the bottom of the second. There's the Rangers defense for you there. Set up, ready to go. No hits, no runs. Pitcher's duel, as Chad says. You're out of here. Hope everybody's Wednesday has been good. Happy November, guys. Happy November. Who's taking part in the No Shave November thing? Is anyone taking part of the No Shave November? You girls can do as well. No Shave November on the legs. No Shave November. CeeLo might take part in it. Tomorrow's your Friday. Awesome. You are? Okay. There you go. U-Haul, he said pitcher's duel. All right, there you go. U-Haul says pitcher's duel. We'll see. We'll see. That means this game will go pretty quick then. Won't be 10-0 after 3 innings. We're like, oh, gosh. I hope not, Lane says. And how much candy does everybody have left over from last night? You guys been snacking on candy? The candy's like right there. I'm like, oh, it's right there. I'm going to have to get some. All right, back to it, y'all. Enjoy.
Sponsored by Google Pixel, and we've got 2 of the best big game pitchers we've ever seen in the building tonight. John Smoltz, number 2 on that list of the highest winning percentages in postseason history, and a guy who you might not think of right away, but Nathan Eovaldi has made his case as one of the best big game pitchers of this generation.
Yeah, he has the heartbeat of it, and he certainly wants to be in the moment and is not afraid of the moment. That's 2 of the biggest keys. And, you know, he's got the stuff. John. The stuff helps, but sometimes stuff is not enough if you can't harness it. And he's shown this postseason he has been tough to beat.
Facing Lourdes Gurriel starting this second and quickly ahead of him 0-2. His pitching coach, Mike Maddox, said that he is built for the postseason because he's got 3 things. He's a great preparer. You know he's going to be ready. He's a great executor. Pretty simple. You go out there and execute the plan.
Appreciate it, Matt.
He's gutsy.
Thank you, man.
Mike says
Appreciate
he's a
you,
walking postseason check mark.
Yeah, regular season, I'm not saying that those things don't exist for him, but it becomes hyper-focused this time of year.
Looks like they're gone too, huh?
Ground ball. Base hit center
Base
field.
hit.
Lourdes Gurriel to open the second. So the leadoff man on both
Real
innings.
junior man.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Celebrating out in the pool after the division series win over the Dodgers. Part of this improbable run for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The last team into the field at 84 wins. 2 comeback wins in Milwaukee. Swept the 100-win Dodgers.
That right there.
Came back to beat the Phillies. Alek Thomas grounds it foul. Now, Thomas had back-to-back multi-hit games in the 2 games in Texas, but he's hitless in his 2 games here.
Yeah, very aggressive swinger. That's why he throws off speed all 3 times now. The first pitch has been off speed, then they'll elevate the fastball, try to crowd him up and in.
Nice splitter right there.
The split finger had late movement.
Home with an 0-2. It is a fastball that just misses.
So perfectly executed so far have been both pitchers, and aside from the 4-pitch walk, really Eovaldi settled down and prevented the first run from scoring. We talked to it till we're numb here. Whoever scores first has been undefeated. I don't think I've ever seen that.
This deep? No way.
I've never seen it.
Throwing
2
it
teams
over
to get to this point and to continue it, right? That's it took a pretty incredible comeback for the Rangers to keep that streak alive in their win back in Texas.
So game 1. To think Arizona was that close to taking a 1-0 series lead. Somehow got to this, bounced it up the middle. Seager's only
6-3 on that there. Once that guy audio come right back. 6-3. Couldn't get the double play there, but 6-3. 1 second.
This, and you know what it is? Good luck. And that thing disappears. It comes out of the same lane, and it has almost the same kind of reaction when he releases it. But then all of a sudden, the ball on the split finger side just dips and drops. And the hitter has very little time to figure that out.
Oh, awesome, Tony.
Several
What's
years
up,
ago,
man?
he's thrown it more and more, and it has been a transformative
Tell
pitch.
Madeline I said hello as well.
The 33-year-old who faces Evan Longoria. And Longoria yanks the
Longoria!
field that Carter
Oh, what a
comes
catch!
in to get. Evan Carter takes a hit away from Longoria. 2 gone in the second.
What a catch.
Defense, defense, defense. This has been a series filled with good plays and game-changing plays, because that would have been a game-changer if it gets by Carter and it gets a run-in for the Dbacks. So early on, you couldn't ask for a better start from the pitcher. You got your offensive runners in scoring position in the first 2 innings. Now you need the big hit.
And you got a guy up here who may be the 9-hitter, but is near the top of the list. The guys that Torey Lovullo wants in the big spot. Geraldo Perdomo hitting .423 over an 8-game hitting streak. Yeah, a lollipop of a curve for a strike.
Perdomo, the shortstop.
Excellent finishing touch to this breakout season for him. One of the worst hitters in baseball last year to an all-star this year. A key component in the 9 spot. Swings and misses. Perfect splitter. Chances in both innings for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff man on in both innings. Eovaldi trying to escape it again as 0-2 is very high.
Gurriel doesn't run a ton, but he can get a
32nd pitch coming up for
gigantic lead.
Eovaldi.
There is no one going to care if he goes to third base. The shortstop, you can see Seager way, way behind him. Get as big a lead as you can and go on contact.
1-2. Took it this time, and it's 2-2.
Those are the little things that the Diamondbacks pride themselves on. Taking the extra 90 feet, getting good secondary leads, being aggressive.
I'll get you Tony Richard
Part of their
there.
5th at-bat.
I didn't know he lived in Nashville.
Position here in Game 5, looking for their first hit. 2-2. Perdomo fouls it off and stays alive.
Uncharacteristically, he walked the leadoff hitter. Uncharacteristically, in the second inning, 0-2 fastball, base hit. But characteristically, it's tough when runners are in scoring position. One of the best.
Bigger the game, bigger the spot, the better he's been throughout this season, throughout the last few years. And the guy that knew all those things and envisioned moments like this, maybe not this soon, but brought him in with a big game reputation. He has fortified that this postseason. Now trying to pitch him to their first title. Is 2-2 to Perdomo. Is high and tight, and the count is full.
3-2.
Well, based on the way that he throws his split, you would think that'd be a pitch to throw right here. 3-2 on an aggressive count.
Carroll waits on deck. Here's the payoff. It is lofted down the line. Jankowski's there, and Eovaldi's out of it again.
Wow.
Diamondbacks through 2 innings, 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position.
So Eovaldi gets him out of the inning, and we go to the top of the third. Top of the third coming up, Heim, Tavares, and Janikowski. So bottom of 7, 8, 9 hitters for your Rangers. So appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the likes tonight. We're 2 more likes away from 50. If we can get that really quick, we'll move on to 60 likes. But 2 more likes to 50, and we'll move on. So thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate you and hanging out on Game 5 here. Well, we've done the last 4, and we're having fun tonight. Scoreless game, pitch and duel, as U-Haul said earlier. It's going to be a pitch and duel. So I hope everybody's having a good time. Enjoy it. I love feedback. So if I need to do anything differently, like shut up and let the John Smoltz and them talk and not me talk, let me know. I love the feedback. So give me feedback. That'd be awesome. I know what John wants. He wants the Spanish version. I got you, John. If it gets to be a blowout, we'll throw it on there. If I can learn how to do it. I'm not sure how to do it. But make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel. We would love to hang out with you the rest of the time and enjoy our family. We would love it. So, all right, now let's see what happens with these Rangers. They can win it tonight. 1 win, and they take the trophy. I think you could pull for the Rangers. That would be better, Chad says. I like both ways, CeeLo. Thank you, Tris. I appreciate it. I was going to ask, who do you like as an announcer that was on like Fox or something, or Bob Costas or someone like that? Give me a name of in the past that was on like networking that you miss. I would love to see. I like Bob Costas. I like Joe Buck doing baseball. And you're having the chop. Yeah, I know, Tony Richmond. Tony Richmond says he's having the chop problems. The Spanish announcers, that was so funny last night when that came on. The best, I should have pinned it when Terry, she came in the chat and she said, WTH? It was so funny. It was out of the blue, out of nowhere. Just came on. Gus Johnson, yeah, Gus Johnson, he's good. He just gets into it, man. Yeah, play-by-play. Yeah, Ches. Yeah. Like, Gus Johnson, man, like, I loved when he should go back to Madden. He did a great job with Madden, but he really gets into the games. Joe Buck, yes, Joe Buck.
Hit and Run is the free official MLB skills competition for baseball and softball players ages 7 to 14. You can host a local
that's a good one too, Tony
Richmond. Give the kids a chance to get to the national finals at next year's World Series. Go to pitchhitrun.com. Jonah Heim starts the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for Zac Gallen, who's retired the first 7.
Done a nice job, and that's what you can ask for. Come out of the gate, give your team a good feeling that your ace is on this game.
Leody Taveras comes up, and we go down to the Arizona dugout. Tom Verducci's got Torey Lovullo.
Yeah, Torey, it's 7 outs for Zac Gallen, 21 pitches. Tell me what you like so far.
The way he's attacking the zone, looks like he's down at the bottom of the zone, hitting those lines that I was talking about earlier with you guys.
Offensively, you've had 5 knocks on the door with runners in scoring position, haven't kicked it in yet. But the quality of the bats, what do you think?
So far, so good. You know, we're gonna clearly there's a tone that we're trying to set here. We did that. We put ourselves in a position to score some runs. We just got to keep pounding away at it.
Thanks, Torey.
Thank you, Tom.
Torey's message to the team today: one battle, one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time, one game at a time. They hope the path back to becoming the 7th team to overcome a 3-1 deficit in the World Series to win it all. Cubs in 2016, the last team to do it. On a 2-1 pitch, poked foul, 2-2. And if there's any team that has turned everything on its head and defied logic this year, it's been these Diamondbacks.
That's a good one.
They've had that kind of carefree attitude where it's like, hey, nobody thinks we have a chance. Let's just go play our game, have some fun, see where we land. And try to hold that persona and hold that method. Again, facing elimination. The
Tavares is 0 for 12 for the World Series.
Theme in all those game fives.
Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah,
has been
Vince
dominant
Scully.
pitching. Those 6 teams gave up a total of 10 runs in their game 5 at the beginning of the comeback. 2-2. Fly to center field. Thomas going back. One center fielder to another. 2 out.
And that's 0 for 13 now.
Well, before I forget, because it's the last 4 years, been enjoying doing the World Series, but I want to wish my daughter Rachel a happy birthday today. I've done my part. I miss her, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rachel. No score in this 3rd inning.
Braves
With 2
win.
gone, it's
Braves
Travis
win. That's
Jankowski.
right, Michael, Matthew.
Grounds the first one that he sees up the middle. There is Perdomo.
Got him.
7 pitches. A 1-2-3 3rd inning. He's perfect once through the lineup, and he's got the top of the order coming up for his D-backs. Corbin Carroll to lead it off when you come back.
All right, thank you so much. Do you think that Joe Buck, like, because of his dad, got that role? I mean, got as much as he is now. I don't know. Quick game, yeah, it's moving right along. But appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 60 likes. Keep on hitting that like button for us. That helps the channel out tremendously. You don't even have a clue on how much it does. So thank you guys. Appreciate everybody. You're coming up for your D-backs. Top of the order, Carroll, Marte, and Moreno. Top of the order for your D-backs. And Michael says, absolutely, yes. Yes, I feel that way as well. Smoltzy has done really well as an analyst. I hope he stays around in that role. He does a good job. And Frenchie's trying to, if you notice, Frenchie got in on the NLCS. So what is the deal with these Brave players getting announcing? But we'll see. Remember when Tim Carver kept giving Deion Sanders some not so positive reviews, and Deion threw champagne, I think, on him during the celebration in the locker room? I don't remember that, but that's funny. I was actually there when Deion went back to the Georgia Dome to face the Falcons, and I was when I was a kid, I was a 49er fan, and I was a big 49er fan. So Joe Montana was my hero, and but then I took over Steve Young as one of my favorites as well. But when Deion played for the Niners, I was there for the fight between him and Andre Rison. Does anybody remember that? Coach Prime, U-Haul says. Andre Rison fight. Yeah, I was there for that. I was there for that. Hmm. Where Deion was doing this high step into the 30-yard line. I'm a 49er fan too. That 1994 team was amazing. I remember the fight. Yeah, I was there for that. I was there in the Georgia Dome for that. But yeah, 95 World Super Bowl he won and finally got the championship. Steve Young, take the monkey off my back. Remember that? That was crazy. Matthew says, I'm certain that's how Joe Buck got that role. To be fair, it's the same with Skip and Chip, though. Announcing is a job that insiders usually get. I never met anyone who actually likes Joe Buck. That's crazy. Yeah, he pick-sixed it. I was there, man. I was there. The place went wild. And then they fought right there on in the middle of the Falcon. That was crazy. My first game I ever saw at Dodger Stadium was when I got out here. I saw Prime Time. He was playing with Cincinnati. Yeah, double sport guy.
Bottom three, game 5. 3-1 series lead for the Rangers. Top of the order coming up for Arizona.
After a 4-pitch walk, I would be leery about an aggressive Carroll here on the first pitch. Let's see what Eovaldi and how they attack him after walking him on 4 pitches.
Does the electric rookie have one more jolt in him? Ground ball, center field.
Base hit.
Goes after the first one, and he's aboard for the second time. He swiped second in the very next pitch when he reached in the first inning.
Well, just what I thought, and he got it right up the middle. And again, Arizona's putting pressure on the team that they were hoping to put pressure on a lot more often. It hasn't happened, but right now, you almost feel like this is their inning.
Sean?
They've had 2 chances.
No, I do not, Michael. I
I
do not want him.
Have some high
Poison.
fives.
Marte had a productive out his first time, moved Carroll to third. Here he takes a splitter low. He started his postseason career in record fashion, a 20-game hitting streak. That's the longest hitting streak in postseason history, period. We're not talking just the start of postseason, period.
They're chanting
This team
MVP
full
for
of young
Marte.
stars. It's the 30-year-old in his 9th year that's been their consistently best bat.
Really, Chaz?
On a 1-0 from Eovaldi. There's ball 2.
See what you do now. Even though he may not steal in this at bat, he's caused Eovaldi to speed up. Now he can get the ball to the plate quick, but the first 2 pitches now have put the D-backs in a perfect scenario, 2-0 count for the hitter. All the while a threat of a stolen base.
Dancing around, not going. Ball 3, Hind back to first.
Ooh. Tried to pick Carroll off at first.
How do you make a team play fast and create chaos? Well, this inning, this is what
Joe
they've
Buck
done.
hates everyone.
Lead off batters reach. You get a couple opportunities and runners in scoring position. Obviously, that's got to get a little bit better. But the more pressure you can put on a great pitcher, the better your chances are of scoring runs.
Eovaldi's 3-0. There goes Carroll. There's ball 4. And the first 2 have reached in this third.
Stolen base, number 2.
Arizona's in business again. Can they cash in this time? Here comes Moreno.
Now the other thing to watch, the pressure at second, because Carroll can steal third. Actually, some great base stealers think stealing third's easier than stealing second. With first and second, nobody out. That's the other thing, and that's what Mike Maddox is going to come out and remind Eovaldi of these scenarios.
While he does, we get a quick word from Capital One.
We need a clutch hit.
All right, so they're coming out to talk. Maddox, Greg Maddox's brother, coming out to talk to Eovaldi. So let's go back.
The 23-year-old Gabby Moreno, who has been awesome in big spots this postseason.
He has. He's not been great in first pitch scenarios. He likes to take the first pitch. Will he come out of that mode right here and be aggressive? He's got one of the lowest batting averages on first pitch when he goes after it. But what a time to come out and make a splash if you think you're going to get one.
He's the youngest catcher in the World Series, youngest starting catcher in the World Series since Buster Posey's first World Series in 2010. Zac Gallen says he might be 23, but it feels like he's 33. Speed on the bases. Zeros on the scoreboard. Eovaldi throws. A bunt shown. He lays it down along first. Perfectly done. Runners to second and third.
I'll tell you, man, small ball at its finest.
First sacrifice bunt of the year for Moreno, who's going to fit right in with his D-backs team. It's done it more than any other.
Well, I saw his eyes when he came to the plate. He looked both places to where to put the bunt down, and he saw the opportunity to push it towards first base, which was a great opportunity now with second and third, nobody out, one out, to create a run. Second and third, you got to play the infield back. Man on third, you can play the infield in.
I don't know, man.
It's Walker. Curveball, 1-0. Walker fell behind his first time.
It's like going back to the basics. You got to play the basics.
Led the team with 103 knocked in during the regular season. Stopped by Heim, 2-0. Playing goalie back there.
Now, the only position other than the pitcher you do not want to hit the ball to would be a hard ground ball to third. A ground ball to short, you're winning 1-0. A ground ball to second, you're winning 2-0 because there's nobody at second. He's up the middle. But they've got him positioned the way they're going to pitch him, so likely he hits the ball on the ground to the left.
Does, but foul, and it's 2-1.
They need a double play. You're right, Chad.
3 innings, 3 chances. Can Christian Walker redeem himself before time runs out in the D-backs season? Two 1, 2-2. Eovaldi hunting a strikeout here. Been able to get out of these jams time and again. What's he going to here on a 2-2 to Walker?
Well, he's shown the ability to slow it down with his off speed, right? He can throw his curveball or his split. There's that split.
Another foul.
Really good adjustment by Walker. At this point, with 2 strikes now, all you're thinking about is contact to shortstop. I mean, these situations play out so many times in the regular season, and I would argue most hitters still are selfish.
What's up,
to try
Austin?
and get
Welcome
through
back,
an
man.
homer and try to get a hit. Right now, you got to get the run in.
Another 2-2 pitch. Walker's down on strikes. Fastball blown by him. 2 gone.
You predicted that one, Chad.
I mean, this is after a split. He throws a fastball right down the middle. Right down the middle, 97. So you get him in between, and you get him, well, a little bit outer third. You get him guessing a little bit, and wow, what a job.
Just
what a job.
Now Pham with 2 out. Ground ball to short, and Seager's got it. And they again wasted opportunity.
Wow, Eovaldi gets him out of the jam.
Escapes once more.
Unbelievable. No score, 2 hits, no runs, no errors. We go to the top of the 4th. No score. Appreciate y'all being here. What's up, Badar? What's up, dude? Welcome in. High heat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He saved it again. He did, Chad. So we're coming up for your D-backs. No, Rangers. Sorry, your Rangers. Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, and Evan Carter. Top of the order for your Rangers leading off here. So see what happens here. Next coming out. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We're trying to get to 60 likes. That's our new goal. 60 likes on the channel. We eventually would like to get to 100, but we got to get to 60 first. So if we get to 100 tonight, we'll do a raid. We'll go raid someone tonight, but we got to get there. We got a whole bunch of ground to catch up, though. But this has been a fun game. Lots of folks in here tonight like that. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the audio. If you need anything changed or ask any questions, I love the feedback, and we'll bring it back to you as soon as the commercials are over. We'll bring back the audio. So thank you. On the Go at CeeLo is the name. I'm horrible at pronouncing names too, Chris, so don't worry about that. I'm horrible. Wait till you see me at hockey. All those foreign names, you can forget it. Yeah, let's see how many. Does it show how many they've left on base? Left on base. 5 runners left on base for the D-backs. 5 runners left on base. So, man. Only thing I need changed is the Braves in the World Series. I know that, Austin. I know that's right. I know that is right. Ches says, you do a great job, CeeLo. We all enjoy what you do. Thanks for putting in the time and effort. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Ches. Thanks for those kind words. Wish my guy Logano was in the champ for. Hey, at least you got a Penske in there at least, Chris. And Blaney's got a good chance of winning it, man. Make sure you guys are joining us on Sunday. We're going to be doing the NASCAR Cup Series live from the Phoenix International Speedway. It's the last race of the year, and we're going to be doing it play-by-play, in-race audio, just like this. And we're going to have a good time talking NASCAR and crown a champion. as our 2 of our seasons are coming to an end. And then we'll start a new run on something else here on the channel. So look forward to it, y'all.
After chance over the first 3 innings of this game. Still looking for their first run, though. On to the 4th we go. Second look at Zac Gallen for this Texas lineup. Marcus Semien leads it off. And pulls the first one, left side. Diving stop, Perdomo.
Perdomo?
On both ends, getting some help from Walker.
Wow.
I mean, seriously. That play right there, that's a top play in the World Series. Leadoff runner gets on, you face Seager. Wow. Now here's the big inning for Gallen. You know they say when a team scores runs, you got a shutdown inning?
Yeah.
But you also have to do the opposite when your team should have scored. And they don't.
2 pitches, 2 outs ain't gonna
2
hurt.
pitches, 2 outs.
You know what I'm saying? Because they've lost the momentum battle in the series. And that has flipped the script. And why last night.
Yeah, that's rude. I was about to say that, you-all.
Down
it's like
and
Jeter
out
out
because
there.
they were playing a tough game and they made a couple mistakes and then it blew open. So far so good as far as dealing with the emotional roller coaster of being down 3-1.
2 outs on 2 pitches in this 4th inning for Zac Gallen. He's only thrown 29 pitches total. That's outside ball 1 on Evan Carter. This looks like a different guy.
He looks very in control of all of his pitches, right? I mean, you just 13, 7, 7, 3, and possibly 5. You can get out of here in 5.
Pierce, welcome back.
And I said to you on the way here, I said, if I see 97 miles an hour, I'm actually going to be more concerned because now that means he's revved up and trying to throw the ball by guys. Now he's pitching more like the season where he came out was 10-1 and running away with the Cy Young. You always hit a wall and you always have a little bit of tired arm. But right now, he knows there's no room for that.
It's been 94, 95 and dotted up. 2-1 to Carter. Yep.
Oh, 1 second, guys. It'll bring right back. Commercial on the other end of the feed. Matthew, a lot of people don't like Hamlin because he's an aggressive driver. Here we go.
How he attacked the Rangers, and it's been kind of similar.
Those 2 guys, locker mates, good buddies. Watch that blueprint. 7 innings in game 2. Gallen's 2-2 pitch. Full count.
3-2. Close.
Struck Carter out with a curveball his first time. The payoff. Got him on a curve again.
Paid to the chest.
Season at stake here. Zac Gallen putting the team on his back.
Wow.
And getting some help from his defense, which in this World Series on both sides has been just wonderful to watch.
What a play by Perdomo. And then the K's, man. Crazy. All right. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Gurriel Jr., Alec Thomas, and Longoria coming up. Gurriel 1 for 1 tonight, so we'll see if he can get another hat, make it go 2 for 2. But yeah, Matthew, I'll definitely talk to you about that. Piz says, I don't mind the Rangers winning it all, but I just want game 6. Try to read some of your chats here. Pierce is back. Matthew, yeah, definitely I'll have to explain to you about, but pretty much what Austin said, that's pretty much what Pierce redeems the blooper dance, so I gotta do that real quick. The blooper dance. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. I'm trying to get to 60 likes. That's our new goal, 60 likes. And you know what? We kind of honored Hank Aaron. Let's do it real quick. 44 likes in the chat. Every 44 likes, we honor Hank Aaron here on the channel. We are a Braves channel here, Atlanta Braves channel. And we've been following the Braves since spring training, and we're so sad that they're not here in the World Series. But let's honor Hank Aaron right here. 44 in the chat. You're a 44 for Hank Aaron, the Hammerin' Hank, the real MVP. The real MVP. Hank Aaron, we love you, sir. 44 in the chat. Thank you guys for all the 44s. I appreciate you. The real Hammer and Hank. All right, just going to bring back the in-game audio here in just a second. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. I'm having fun tonight. We're having a good time. Chat's lively. Got some more folks here. Game 5. Rangers could win it all tonight. D-backs got their backs against the walls. So we'll see what happens. So, Hank, that's right. CeeLo stream the college football playoffs. We'll see. It's New Year's Eve and all that stuff, so I'm not sure what we'll be doing. But we'll definitely do some college football, some college basketball for sure on the channel. Big UT fan, as you can see. Got my Tennessee Vols shirt on. We'll be following the Tennessee Vols basketball season and also the football team. And on Sundays, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. We'll see if I can get away with Red Zone on YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble, but we'll see how it goes.
Great every year with Go 5G Next and up your game with T-Mobile. Very different zeros up there for these two teams. Gurriel leads
off. He says, what's up, Sean?
Outside, while Zac Gallen is perfect through 4 innings. Nathan Eovaldi's been dodging bullets right from the start.
Yeah, he has. And if this were a regular season game, you would cut his workload down by already an inning, because the more stress you're in, the more effort you make on pitches.
Outside.
It just wears you out. Well, obviously, it's the World Series. You have to worry about another start. But you keep putting that kind of pressure on a pitcher, it's hard to kind of keep getting out of those jams.
Gurriel singled his first time. Homered in last night's game and has homered twice against Eovaldi. On this 2-0, Gurriel takes a strike. Arizona's had the leadoff man on all 3 innings. Now. 0 for 7 with runners in scoring
number
position
52
so far.
Coming up for Eovaldi.
Here's 2-1. 2-2.
Oh, come on now. Feed. Commercial real quick. Commercial. Go Dogs, Austin says. We bring it back here in a second.
Ump Camp presented by T-Mobile. As 2-2 comes home, it is a pop fly into left field for Evan Carter.
Wow,
started
crazy.
Back at first. Now chugs on, puts it away.
And 1 down.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Taco Bell. Steal a base, steal a taco is back. And by T-Mobile, America's largest and fastest 5G network. So he gets the leadoff man for the first time, and Alec Thomas comes up with the bases empty.
Alec Thomas.
Another perfect night here in Phoenix.
Try not to call him Alex. Double man, what's up? Welcome back.
In the 70s.
Double play, Clements. What's up? Welcome back.
And these crowds have
saw Hank hit one of his final homers for the Brewers. Wow.
A lot of willing.
That's crazy.
Not a whole lot of offense, though. And 0-1. Strike 2.
Yeah, that's what they try to do to Thomas, get that ball up. You know, I told you that Eovaldi would rather pitch down with the fastball and use his split. But he's going to expose the top of the zone against Thomas and then the very bottom of the zone away.
Home with an 0-2. Back to the bottom of the zone. Misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eovaldi trying to win it all in the place where he started it all. He was on this mound where he made his big league debut with the Dodgers 12 years ago. More than a decade in the big leagues. He's established himself as a big game stud. His 1-2 pitch. Fouled off his foot.
All right, Tommy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you here. I hate driving tired. I know that. Where's Troy, Alabama at?
Eovaldi back home to Thomas with a 1-2 pitch. Splitter grounded to second for Simeon. 2 out.
2 down. That's a
But
4-3.
if the
Oh, I know
Diamondbacks
that.
can win this one, then Friday we'll be back in Arlington for Game 6 of the World Series, which covers starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Jordan Montgomery would take it for the Rangers, and Merrill Kelly went 7 innings in Game 2, is lined up for Arizona. And so, while they have a 3-1 lead in this series, John, there's still a lot of pressure on Texas to get this done now.
Oh, most definitely. It's hard to finish a series, right? That's why everyone talks about winning the next game. Don't know what and who would pitch a Game 7, but Texas doesn't want to think about a Game 7. That's why they're going to pour their resources into this game.
Outside.
2-0 on Longoria, whereas you've got your starters lined up for Arizona. And in this game, you have your high-leverage bullpen guys just eager to come in. And they'll come in at the first sign of trouble because they don't have much room for error, obviously.
Poked off
I
the
hope
end of the
not,
bat,
Austin.
down the line. Evan Longoria
Ooh,
drops
base
it,
hit.
makes the turn, and has a 2-out double. He got robbed of a base hit his first time.
Longoria.
By Carter and left. This one he hits much more softly, but it turns into a dunk shot double.
Placement always more important sometimes than exit velocity. And this placement was perfect. 4 opportunities in a row now for the Rangers, to get out of a jam here for Eovaldi, but the Diamondbacks, another guy in runner's scoring
Eovaldi, that was
position.
luck fall. It was
How
awesome.
long can this go on? Another chance belongs to Perdomo. He
Yeah,
takes a strike.
4.
He was up there in the same situation in the second. Flied out
Get
to
your
right.
5 iron. What's up, Rob? Welcome back.
Multiple chances each of the first 3 innings. Here's an 0-1. Perdomo takes outside and the count evens.
And again, just to reiterate that 2 outs, Longoria not the most fleet of foot, but he's been given he'll be able to get a huge lead on a single and be able to go at the contact.
Oh, it's sting of the bees, Austin.
Remember, the best outfielder
2-1
in the
here.
American
2
League,
outs. Can Eovaldi get out of it again?
Is the normal right fielder,
Hit that like
Adolis
button for us,
Garcia,
trying
which
to
we
get to
saw in
60
Game 3
like.
of this series. He is out. Jankowski can run out there, but does not have the same arm. Carter and Tavares both decent arms. And left and center. Here's a 2-1. Fouled off, and it's 2-2. Mike Hazen can't stop moving. He's been pacing every time they've gotten a guy in scoring position, waiting for the breakthrough. Eovaldi's 2-2. Popped out of his hand. Carroll's on deck, and the count is full on Perdomo. Living on the edge, man.
He is. One thing, again, we've seen him. He's not afraid to pound a fastball in on 3-2. He's gotten some big swing. Not a lot of swings and misses tonight from Eovaldi, but some pretty big pitches.
The payoff. Got out of it again with a
Wow,
fastball in the
Eovaldi,
corner.
man.
It is still 0-0. Nathan Eovaldi out of
U-Haul
4
predicted it.
jams in
Pitch and
4
duel.
innings. We're back after a word from your local Fox station.
Frozen pizza.
Right.
He thought he was going to walk to first. Oh, man. That sucks, Tommy. Well, be safe for anything you do, man. Be safe. All right, y'all. So coming up for your Rangers, Garver, Young, and Lowe here in the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th, scoreless. Unbelievable. So thank you guys for tuning in and all the likes. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Hit that thumbs up. It's free. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's free as well. We're trying to get some more folks to hang out and join the family because we got a lot of stuff coming up here on the channel after this is over. If you like hockey, if you like Disney, you like football, you like basketball, this is the channel for you. We're going to have some travel vlogs released as well. So I hope you enjoy it. We got a 3rd vlog from our cruise back in July that I've been putting together. So, wow. Oh, wow. Eovaldi. Pitching well, man. Get her done, Rangers, Rob says. So we're trying to get to 60 likes, y'all. 8 more likes to 60. 8 more likes to 60. You're psychic. You're psychic. Did I do a vid? No, I didn't really do a video in Destin. No, I did a bunch of sunset streams in Destin, but I didn't do any vlogs in Destin. No, I was just kind of a weekend. I was just kind of like chill. Awesome, Lane tuned into Rob's music channel. Awesome. Thanks for supporting him, Lane. Lane is awesome. Lane supports us like you would not believe. She's a Patreon member. She's a channel member. She's a mod. She's in the Discord. She is all about On the Go at CeeLo, and I am blessed to have you on our channel, Lane. So we're just waiting on the commercial to come back. I'm just waiting on it to come back, and we'll let you listen to the in-game audio. All our mods. We have so many cool mods. We have a lot of baseball mods, a lot of Mets fans, a lot of Philly fans. We have Dodger fans. We have a bunch of fans, but mostly Braves. That's one thing we all have in common. But we have a good time here. We don't really have to deal with a bunch of stuff. D, well, speaking of another mod, what's up, my man? D, what's going on? Welcome in. Even Gene was here a little bit earlier today. He's got a lot of stuff going on. It's his birthday today. So everybody go in the Discord and wish Gene a happy birthday. Gene's birthday. All right, back at it.
In game one, Zac Gallen needed 86 pitches to get through 4 innings. Tonight he's needed 35, and that's the fewest pitches to get through 4 innings as far back as we can check it in the World Series.
Yeah, I mean, that is great defense, strike throwing, and what you needed. I mean, he knew coming into this game, all right, got to be good. My bullpen's ready. Give us a chance to win, and he's doing that.
Mitch Garver starts his 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When you think about a lineup, right, you think about, okay, Seager's batting twice. Well, he batted in the 4th inning, and that's only happened 1 time in this series because he's getting up so much that you got to face him a lot more.
There's another chase on that curve, which has been the transformational pitch tonight off that fastball.
Yeah, we talked about it. That pitch needed an upgrade. He definitely went to work in the side session to create that pitch.
Only
He's throwing for strikes whenever he wants.
For
Getting
Gallen.
swing and misses.
He's already thrown more of them than he did in the entire game 1. Rocks and fires. Throws another. This one taken. 28 years old from Gibbsboro, New Jersey. Originally drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals. Got traded twice before he established himself. Traded to Miami and then traded to the Diamondbacks at the deadline in 2019 and has benefited from this man's presence. Brent Strom. Like so many pitchers through the years have. This Dbacks staff was awful for years. And, yeah, they got better pitchers, but they also got one of the best pitching coaches in the game in here a couple years ago. And Brent Strom. A 2-2.
Now he can go back to the curveball. You know he's been late on those fastballs.
2-2, no outs
They've been
here.
center cut. And he started over the middle of the plate if he wants and get that swing and a miss at the bottom of the zone.
Gallen to Garver. And another foul ball. Rewarding Performance is sponsored by Capital One. Talking about that curve. He's thrown it 15 times, 13 of them getting strikes.
Trying to get to 60 likes, y'all. Hit that like button for us.
Long battle going here with Garver. It's a curve. It's hit in the air. Deep left center field. Gurriel's back onto the track, and this park just big enough to hold it.
Just not enough.
So he's definitely done a good job with his fastball, and he's been on the corners of the strike zone. That's why it's been quick outs, and that's why he's been able to do what he wants to do. He's made a game plan change. We haven't seen many changeups. We've seen the curveball that we just talked about. So he's figured out that that feel that he has for that pitch, he's riding with it, and it's working.
So close, man. Went to the warning track.
Brent Strom, his pitching coach, who's coached so many good ones through the years. And we're talking Verlander and Cole and Morton, others. So he's got the perspective. That is just outside of the ball on Young. He said other guys have had better individual pitches, but I've never had anybody with the total package that Zac Gallen has. You put a bunch of good pitches together, and you get great. His 1-0 to Young.
There it is. There's the changeup. I have a feeling that'll become more and more. The longer he's in, he'll start getting that feel for that pitch, and that will totally mess with the hitters for the Rangers, because right now they're seeing fastball command and curveballs going away from right-handed hitters. That changeup is a weapon for Gallen.
When you have that many of them, you can do this as the outing goes on. Be a different guy as it goes on. 1-2.
It used to be a no-no to throw a right-handed pitching changeup to a right-handed hitter, and that's because inside changeups were never taught, and now they become such a weapon. You understand the changeup away to a lefty, but the changeup into a hitter actually kind of works in a way where they think it's an inside fastball and they swing over the top of it.
Gallen's 1-2 pitch. Fastball, shot foul.
Come on, Gallen. Pitch number 48 coming up for Gallen here.
Josh Young coming off a 3-hit game yesterday. All-star as a rookie. Above 300 in his first postseason. Another 1-2. Young golfs it. Deep left center field. Gurriel to the gap. Way back there. He's got it.
What a
Over
catch!
the shoulder with calm.
Oh my gosh, Gurriel.
Smooth operator out there.
Well, they may not have great arms.
What a catch.
But they cover great territory, and that's what this team is built on, the outfield speed, and covering a lot of ground.
They're all saying, wow.
Yeah.
They've
Wow.
gotten a dazzling pitching performance with some help from one of the big league's best defenses tonight. Here's Lowe with 2 out.
Like Acuna out there.
Lowe grounded out his first time. 1 of 11 in his career against Zac Gallen. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's that changeup.
Changeups to that corner, fastballs to the top of the zone.
Stand down and away with a fastball. And Lowe's ahead 2-1. Those pitches that he's thrown in an inning. It's all relative, though. Cruising along here in the 5th. Texas looking for its first base runner in Game 5. Check swing. No swing. Ball 3.
No, 3-1. Did he go?
Close.
Yes, he did. Come on, Blue.
3-1. Low. Takes low. And there is the first base runner.
Should be ball 3.
2-out walk for Nathaniel Lowe. And coming up on Sunday in America's Game of the Week, the Cowboys and the Eagles. They renew their rivalry. 4 o'clock Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app. And we've said it throughout this postseason, John. 2-out walk in the regular season doesn't mean a whole lot. Postseason, it means everything, especially when you're facing this 2-out explosive offense.
Yeah, the home run got Heim going yesterday, but he has been a guy that has been struggling in the postseason. So,
all right, Dale Taylor, thanks for hanging out, bud. Go Braves, man. Chop on.
Shows you something different.
13 of the 14 runs Texas has scored in this ballpark in this series have come with 2 out. Jonah Heim behind 0-2.
And so now
he got his first hit of the series.
I've seen him.
It was a home run last night.
Swings and misses, change up away, swings and misses. I've seen him go back up there with fastball and get a swing and miss.
extra high. But just watch the hitter. If you can, when you watch the hitter, he still
Pierce,
almost
thanks,
wanted
brother.
to go after that
Thanks for
pitch,
hanging out
right?
a little bit, man.
So you just lower it about 2-3 inches, and he hasn't shown the ability to stay off of it yet. The 1-2 pitch. Bounced in front of the plate. That will trip a foul. Zac Gallen, who is second in the National League with 17 wins. He was third in the National League in strikeouts. Second consecutive year where he's made a push at Cy Young. Started the All-Star game, but faded in the second half and has struggled in the postseason. Torlavella said, we don't need you to be Hercules tonight, but he has been. No hits through 4 2/3. And a game where
he said it, he
must
jinxed it.
win it, keep their season going.
He
See,
jinxed
right here,
it.
they could go inside with a fastball and maybe lock him up or get him to swing over the top of it. Oh, wow.
In there.
That was the pitch. That was the pitch for the pitcher right there. That was the one that gets the barrel just below the ball. You don't want to get him
too close.
You don't want to get him to extend. When we saw in that home run, he got extended and launched it.
Low at first, 2 out. The All-Star catcher, Jonah Heim, on a 1-2. Chases strike 3. Zac Gallen has fired 5 no-hit innings in the World Series.
K's in the chat.
Walmart shoppers.
K's in the chat.
Now it's included with.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in here today. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 60 likes. We got 54. Hit that like button for us. 60 likes is our new goal. But K's in the chat. Tommy Spencer dropping the K's. Awesome. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th, and the Dbacks are up the bat. Top of the order for the Dbacks. Carroll, Marte, and Monroe. Carroll is 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 stolen bases already. Marte's 0 for 1 with a walk, and Moreno 0 for 1 as well. So let's see what happens here. Attention, Walmart shoppers. Yeah. Yep. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Come on, YouTube. Killing me with the drop on the subs, man. I get 2 and they go away. I swear. I don't understand one bit. Oh well, that's how it is. It is what it is. Okay, so coming up here, we're ready for some defense for the Rangers. We're ready for some offense for the D-backs. We'll be bringing it back. Braves could have been here. I know, man. We would have been blown out of the water if the Braves were here, man. We've been blowing it out of the water. Dropping the snakes. Make sure you guys are playing those mini games. I see Matty F. He's been playing them for a whole time. Play those mini games in the chat. Get your points up during the game. Matty F. is trying to move on up in the points. Matty F. trying to get ready for hockey season. So Carroll, Marte, and Monroe for your D-backs. Hate the Phillies. CeeLo channel is the bomb. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
The debit card that builds credit. Get your Experience Smart Money account through the free app.
Long commercial here on this one. Make sure you hit that like button. Trying to get to 60 likes. Hit that like button for us if you haven't already. And then we're going to bring back the in-game audio here in just a second. Rangers need to score. Yeah.
The 2023 World Series on Fox is presented by Capital One.
I'll be right back, guys, and we'll get some more
halfway
drink.
home here in Game 5. Nathan Eovaldi has pitched out of traffic in all 4 innings. Top of the order in Corbin Carroll. Skies one to right field. First pitch that he sees. Travis Jankowski's there. Boy, wouldn't Eovaldi like a low-stress inning?
He would. And if you're Texas, you don't mind playing this kind of game. You know you got your horse on the mound, and you're here halfway through the game, no score, so you know you're confident in your offense, even though Gallen is completely in command. Eovaldi's matched him, and when you're pitching in a game like this, I've said it before, you love pitching in this game till about the 6th inning, and then you go, okay, boys, now we get some breathing room.
Ketel Marte, outside ball one. It seemed like for years all you pitched in were games like this in the postseason.
Well, because you're in rhythm, right? And you know the other team, and you know that the other pitcher's stingy, and you want to do your part. You get out there every 10 minutes.
Nice pitch.
And you keep telling yourself, I'm just going to keep matching them until something happens and you get a lead, and you start feeling a little bit better.
3 hits, 3 walks against Eovaldi. Runner in scoring position in every inning. 0 for 7 in those spots, though.
Outside.
Ketel Marte. On a 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Takes just inside. Ball 3. Target was set away. Heim reaching back to the inside corner. Didn't get the call from Brian Knight.
Yeah, he split. He pulls that split. You don't want that. You want it on the other side.
That was a strike. What was he arguing about?
Here's the 3-1.
What's up, Grinch?
The angle he throws his fastball and split, the reason it's a difference maker for him now is because his fastball still had life back then, but he didn't have this kind of pitch to complement it. And it takes the pressure off his fastball when you've got that kind of movement off the same height.
12 years, first half of that injury-riddled, messing with his mix, has blossomed in the back half of his career. His payoff to Marte is taken low, ball 4.
Walked him.
He had walked 5 all postseason coming in. He's walked 4 in Game 5. You can customize your home feed with your favorite team.
Grounded out
Watch
to
daily
short.
recaps, get personalized stats, highlights, breaking news every
Bunt.
day. All on the
Sacrifice
MLB
bunt.
app. Download it today.
Here's the interesting challenge right here. You want to pitch Moreno in. He hits a lot of ground balls when you get in on him. But if it doesn't quite get in, that's his power stroke. A lot of ground balls, about 62% on pitches inside on the ground.
You're right. We saw that, though. Game 2, one just barely leaked out over the plate, and he hit it out. First season in the organization for the 23-year-old. Over in a trade in December from Toronto.
I don't think so.
Last year, but was blocked by a couple good catchers in the big leagues. Future All-Star right here.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strikeout.
South Alabama. Beating Troy.
It's been a different team when they've had him, and little did they know they would need him the way they have.
Exactly where that's at, Tommy.
He needed an injury during spring training to even make the team and take hold of the job. Ahead of schedule as the whole team has been. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. Trying to get to 60 likes, y'all.
Marte at first, 1 out. 1-2 pitch. In there for strike 3.
Wow.
Wow, what a pitch there. He just
Frozen
stayed away
pizza.
and painted away.
Struck him out. K's in the chat.
I mean, this is just late life, staying down and paint.
It's Eovaldi's 3rd K. And it's Christian Walker with 2 out. Bottom of the 5th, no score here in Game 5. Texas with a 3-1 series lead. Walker sends one down the line. That's a fair ball, but Jankowski hustles over to cut off.
1-3.
And they're at 1st and 3rd with 2 out.
I think it's going to be Larson, the base hit.
Wouldn't be right, if they didn't get a runner in scoring position. 5 for 5. Great job by Walker staying on the ball, not trying to do too much. Just shoots it down the line. I know that each time he comes up with that runner on first, that second base is played up the middle. You had to feel like that was part of his approach there.
Here we go, John. You got, for the third time, Tommy Pham coming up with 2 out and a runner in scoring position.
Tommy
and
Pham.
a chance to break through.
He's been aggressive at the first pitch.
Stays that way. And it's 0-1. 35 years old in his first World Series. Acquired just minutes before the deadline. They felt like this guy was the missing piece to a team they felt was close. Wanted his intensity, wanted his edge. That man traded for him. And now can hardly watch him. On an 0-1, Pham takes outside. Runner takes second. That's Walker without a throw.
Stolen base.
Pham takes ball 2.
Eovaldi, 83rd pitch coming up for him.
'82 high stress pitches for Nathan Eovaldi, who somehow has been able to put up 0 after 0. Second and third, 2 out, and a 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 on Pham.
Could be juiced here.
Well, base open, and Eovaldi knows that. He's trying to pitch perfect away, trying to get Pham to chase.
Looking for that one hit. In the dirt for ball 4 to load the bases.
Juiced.
Like Maddox coming out for a visit. This is unreal. Every single inning they've had opportunities.
God,
they've loaded the bases here. And yet to crack through against Eovaldi.
They've been facing Gurriel very interestingly.
Right.
Off-speed heavy first pitch. And
where's my Brave?
Now with the bases loaded, the one thing that I'm sure Mike Maddox is going out to talk to him about, he's not, again, an early first pitch success guy. But with the bases loaded, throw everything out.
Bases loaded in this situation. Season on the line for Arizona.
Trying to get the 60 likes, y'all hit that
every
like
inning. This is the first time they've loaded him up, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to the plate. One for 2 today. First pitch. Bouncing ball up the middle. Seager's there. His throw is in time.
Oh, got him again.
He's gotten out of another. Nathan Eovaldi, 5 innings, constant stress, nothing but zeros.
Man, oh man. So Eovaldi gets out of the inning again. How many base runners is that now? 9 base runners for the Dbacks. Left it on the pond. You cannot leave that many on the pond and win. 9. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. It was 2 outs anyways, yeah. Barbecue Fest or Game 7? Well, that'll be Game 6 on Friday night, John. Game 7 will be Saturday. What a game it's been. What a pitching duel it's been. Zac Gallen doing his thing. Nathan Eovaldi escaping trouble every inning. So make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. We're trying to get to 60 likes. 60 likes will be our new goal, as it has been for a while. So thank you guys for everything tonight. Appreciate the likes, all the comments, having fun with us. The chat's been rolling. It's been a great game. Look forward to the rest. Stick around tell some friends, share the stream out. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, man. Oh, man. $35 for all you can eat barbecue and drinks. I'm game for that. I wouldn't eat all day, Chad. I wouldn't eat all day at all. I would not eat all day. Yeah, that's right, John. All weekend. Ain't too bad. 3.5 or 2.5 hours to eat. All you can eat. I can put some barbecue away in 2.5 hours. What's up, Mountain Billy, man? What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Go Dbacks. Mountain Billy, welcome in. I've been trying not to attack the likes as much tonight, but if you could help us, there you go. Thank you.
Get a free $30 e-gift card at Chewy. I'm still gonna eat your socks.
No, you're not.
Get great deals on gifts that deliver excitement at Chewy. Saturday, the Tuesday of college football on Fox. First, Penn State bounce.
You're welcome, Bright Wolf. It's been fun. It's been a great season of baseball. It's been a great time.
Against Maryland. It all kicks off Saturday at noon Eastern on Fox.
Pilots are a breed all around.
You must prove what you're capable under the most extreme conditions.
So Tavares coming up to bat. And then Janikowski and then Marcus Semien.
Constant pressure, high wire act. On the other side, Zac Gallen in a rocking chair. About 12 pitches per inning. No hits against him. And there is yet another, John. First pitch out.
4-3.
You can tell that the Rangers are trying to
3.
make something happen quick, right? They're trying to get the fastball and do something with it. But the fastball's been good and located. And that conversation right there is talking about whether Eovaldi goes back out for another inning, I would imagine. But Zac Gallen came into this inning knowing, okay, if I get 3 guys out, I don't have to face Seager with anybody on base.
Jankowski's the hitter. Top of the order, and Semien after him. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded short his first time.
Did JetBlue even go to Destin?
Curve wraps inside, ball 2.
Love Destin, man. Destin's so much fun. Janikowski replacing Garcia, who's out for the season with that oblique injury.
Jankowski looks at ball 3. You were talking the other day about, hey, you know, like you see Jankowski, get him instead of Garcia in the lineup. You got to fight the tendency to let down.
Yeah. It's not a disrespect. It's just so much respect for Garcia that anybody else who replaces him, you go, whew. And it's natural for the player that comes in really to have nothing to lose. It's all benefit for Jankowski, and he certainly has made the most of his opportunity replacing Garcia.
On this 3-1, sends the ball in the air to left field for Lourdes Gurriel.
A can of corn.
2 down in the 6th.
If you want to know why it's hard to hit Zac Gallen when he's on, watch the release point of the 4-seam fastball followed by the knuckle curve and then the changeup. We highlighted 3 of them because it's too hard to do 5, and it's coming out of his hands. Everything looks the same, right? You see the changeup fade away, fastball in the middle, knuckle curve down and in. And that's what a hitter's trying to pick up as soon as the ball is released out of his hand. Recognizing what it is, and at the same time trying to decide if they need to swing.
Trying to hit 3 balls
Texas got to see him in game 1, obviously. Now these hitters about to see him for a 3rd time tonight. See if they can make an adjustment. It's Semien, and it's ball 1. Texas 5 runs in the 2nd yesterday, 5 runs in the 3rd. They're 4 for 47 as a team since. On this 1-0, Semien chops it foul.
Well, nothing about Zac so far has gotten anxious. As you see, this is what the offense did the night before. I told you when Zac was watching that game, you're like, hey, I don't want to see any more of that. You know, let me go get ready for my game and watch some different video. Well, he did and made the adjustments.
He's ahead of Semien 1-2. Yeah, we said we had a shot late in the game of him with the iPad. Looked like getting ready for tonight. And at that point, they were down by 100. That was the single most important thing going on at that moment.
Right.
His planning for this game, this must-win game. His 1-2 pitch.
Foul ball.
So you got to be careful with Simeon. He hammers stuff inside.
Go D-back.
Change up. It didn't get low enough.
It should be. It should be all on.
You see him pushing the button there. He called the pitch right there.
See what he goes with on another 1-2. It's curve in the dirt.
Thank
Give
you,
up 3 runs
Matthew.
over 5
That's right.
innings
Hit
in
that
game
like
1.
button, y'all.
That's kind of been
Trying to
the
get to
standard
60.
Gallen outing in this postseason.
Weird. Let me see.
Tortorella says that when he has that feel, that ball in his hand, when he knows that he's got it, that's when something special can happen. And it looks like he's had that feel tonight.
I don't know what happened to that piece of paper.
Simeon going to walk that off after fouling it hard off his foot.
Dang. More like the shin.
Yeah.
Bottom of it. Ooh.
Yikes. Off with shin.
You know, nothing phases this guy. He's played in every game this season. One of the most valuable guys in baseball. It's turned it around the last couple days. On a 2-2 from Gallen. Simeon swings and misses. It is 6 no-hit innings from Zac Gallen.
Why does the announcer have to say that? Jinx him. 6 innings. We go to the middle of the 6th. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button for us. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bells. Become a member. And have fun. If you want to support the channel as well, we have super chats available as well right there. Just hit that $sign there below next to the chat. And you can send a super chat or become a member or gift a membership for a low price of 99 cents. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you become a member, you can have access to the emojis that you see in the chat tonight. And we're having some fun with them. So Diamondback emojis, Rangers emojis, some Ks if you want to drop some Ks every time someone strikes out. But Zac Gallen, man, looking good in the neighborhood. He's got 5 Ks. 5 Ks, 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Unbelievable. But Dbacks up to bat, Thomas, Longoria, and Perdomo for your Dbacks. Corbin dropping those Ks. There you go, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream tonight. Let me see, guys, where you guys are from. We've got 29 of us here. Let me see where you're from and who you're cheering on tonight. Let me see where you're from. And if you haven't said one word tonight, we'd love for one person to speak up and say hi. We would love for you to do that. And tell us who you're pulling for and where you're from. I would like one person that has been ninja watching all night to say hi.
Talking about that's a cute shirt. You need glasses, Tom.
Monka. Tennessee Rangers. Awesome, Corbin. Lurking. U-Haul's been lurking. Yep. ATL, Bright Wolf. Mute Taylor Swift. ATL, Rangers. Stone Mountain. There's Bright Wolf. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at.
Fluffy eggs, melted cheese, savory sauce. See what I did there? This is Fubo TV. It's a better way to watch live news, shows, and sports without cable. Watch multiple games at once with multi. Try free at FuboTV.com.
We bring it back here in just a second, guys.
Changing formula, low mental sharpness, and help extend lives. See what nutrition can do. Purina Pro Plan, always advancing.
So Nathan Eovaldi back out there.
Escapes from Nathan Eovaldi, and no score to the bottom of the sixth. Strike one on Alec Thomas.
Well, this is Eovaldi's last inning, and he'll pitch it like a ninth inning. No pitcher's given up a hit on a non-fastball, which speaks to the secondary stuff that each guy has, and they'll be keeping a close eye on him because he's been grinding in this game.
Thomas flies one down the line. Carter's over. Evan Carter out of room.
Yeah, there was one last year, wasn't there? Yeah.
Let's check in with Tom Verducci.
Yeah, Nathan Eovaldi threw 85 pitches coming into this inning. 43 of those with a runner in scoring position. In 5 innings, that's more than he had thrown in any full game in the last 2 years. 43 pitches under pressure, 0 mistakes.
And ahead of Thomas 0-2 to open this sixth.
And what that does, it just mentally drains you, right? Physically, you train for things. He's a freak on the mound. I mean, you know, his lower half and everything he does prepares for this moment. But you now feel like the game. He walked into the 6th inning, and I'm telling you, he probably felt like it was the 9th inning. And that's okay, because if he gets through the 6th, that team in the dugout's going to say, unbelievable job. We'll get it from here.
What's up, Jeff Cat, man? Welcome in, bro. Good to
That's
see
not
you.
the first time that Eovaldi has dug deep,
Double Day
only to
says
be let down by
California
a lack of
Dbacks.
support. Of course, his most famous outing in the postseason. Game 3 of the World
Yeah,
Series
yeah,
in
for sure.
2018, where he
Under
goes
sport,
6
right, Will?
innings before Max Muncy ends it in the 18th. And relief. Defining moment of what is a great postseason career. Bounce back to him here. Thomas the first out of the 6th.
One down.
Well, Rickwood Field, which
Here in
is
the
the
6th.
oldest professional ballpark in the country, and the former home of the Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro Leagues, is going to be the site of a
Thanks for
special
that like,
regular
Jeff.
season
Appreciate
game
it.
between the Cardinals and the Giants next season, June 20th on Fox. Baseball's in the midst of renovations there at this point. We're going to be there to broadcast the special event and honor the greatest living player from the Negro Leagues, Willie Mays. Evan Longoria fouls off the first pitch here.
Longoria had a nice base hit last time. Let's see if he can
And
get him
Longoria
again.
is 1 for 2. He scalded a line drive that was caught by Carter. He blooped one down the line that turned into a double.
Corbin says 1, 2, 3.
0-2. Bottom falls out.
Oh, pitch.
That ball disappears. That's the best
him
one
out.
he's thrown all night.
K's in the chat, y'all.
We were
For Ranger
talking, John, about
fans.
how
K's in the chat. Struck him
loss
out.
in
Sorry, the break.
2018 is the moment
Commercial
that
break
people
on
talk
this
about.
Wi-Fi goes.
The fact that it was a
Goes to
loss,
commercial every
that's the
so
defining
often.
moment of his postseason career. That bugs
So
him.
Perdomo up to
And he's
bat
trying to
now.
rewrite the narrative on that postseason career.
2 outs.
This series thrived in the postseason, done nothing but win. Strike one on Perdomo. In fact, he's got a chance, if they could get him a run, to not only clinch the World Series, but in the process become the first pitcher ever to win 5 starts in one postseason. Here's 0-1. Perdomo takes a ball.
Well, when he needs to go to the next level, he's gone to the next level with that split finger. And there's the record postseason. That's incredible.
The only loss that his team suffered is a game where they didn't score any runs. 1-1 pitch. Curve is in there, and it's 1-2.
Curveball, 1 and 2.
Trying to finish his day with his first clean, stress-free inning. Top of the order in Carroll after Perdomo.
Been a strange game you're going to have if Perdomo gets out here. You'll have Carroll leading off 4 different innings. The way the innings have gone and just the way the last outs have been made.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Perdomo takes strike 3.
Oh, frozen pizza,
Nathan
Eovaldi.
with the hardest fought 6 scoreless innings you'll see. Back after a
Wow.
word from your local Fox station.
We go to the 7th. He's in the chat, man. Eovaldi. Wow. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 walks, 5 Ks for Eovaldi. He gone. I'll know for a fact that this is Eovaldi's last inning. I mean, he was in the 90s. Do you bring him back out? Or you go to your bullpen here? He got you through 6 innings. You got your 7th, 8th, and 9th pitchers. And hope that your offense puts up some runs here. So we got 2 more likes to go to 60. Hit that like button for us. He is a beast, man. He is a beast. So we'll see what happens. Zac Gallen, I'm sure, is coming back out. He is pitching. He's got 6 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, only 1 walk, and 5 Ks. So perfect game is out of the question, but a no-hitter is still available. Monty's coming in relief, so you think he's done, huh? We'll see. Thank you for those likes. Thank you for those likes, y'all. I'm trying to get to 70 now. We always go in at likes of 10 on the channel. Go to 70 likes. That's about where we've been hitting on the stream here. 70 likes. That's about where we do. See, though, the Rangers are hitting like the Braves when they play the Phillies. Yep, they are. Garcia, of course, is out for the season, so they've been missing him. But the 7-8-9 hitters, the 7-8-9 hitters for Texas, which last night they all got a hit, all got on base, are 0 for 6. So the 7-8-9 hitters moving to the top of the lineup is not helping tonight. All 0 for 6. Everybody's out. So that was the big difference last night. Was the 7-8-9 hitters were doing so well against the pitching. So, but see what happens here with Seager, Carter, and Garver. So Corey Seager, he could put one in the stands in 1 second. This kid's been doing good. He's up for MVP of the World Series. And here we go. Back to it, guys. Enjoy the game. Listen in.
6 innings, traffic in 5 of those innings, and then he finishes with a flurry, going 1-2-3 for the first time tonight.
Yeah, incredible game. They needed it. His team hasn't really lit up any of.
Man, 1 second, y'all. It's coming back. 1 second, y'all. It's coming back.
Outside. You almost got to get the bullpen up, even though this man's dealing, because you got to make sure that this game, in any leverage point, stays scoreless.
Corey Seager swings and misses. As you just saw, he is the first pitcher in World Series history with his team facing elimination to take a no-hitter into the 7th. There have only been 2 no-hitters in the 118-year history of the World Series. One of them last year. Cue shot foul, 1-2 on Seager.
Notice he's not giving him anything high in the zone at all.
Well, if it was a regular season game, it would be a lot more fun for each pitcher to do that. But Zach looks locked in and looks like he's been ready for the moment.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field.
Wow, opposite field hit.
Seager. It is always Seager.
And there it goes. I jinxed it by talking about the no-hitter. My God.
Off the end of the bat through the vacated left side. Leadoff man aboard in the 7th.
Yeah, a little cue shot here.
Opposite
Not
side,
something he
opposite
intended to
field
do,
hit.
but he will take it. He sure will take it.
First hit of the day for the Texas Rangers.
Wow.
Carter, ball 1.
No, that was the fielder.
First World Championship. A gem from Eovaldi,
that was the first
fighting
hit
through the traffic to put him in this spot. '21-year-old rookie Evan Carter pulls one into right center field, and it's back to back.
Oh my gosh!
Cut off by Carroll. Seager to third.
Seager goes
Carter
to third.
Second. He's in with a double.
Wow.
The
Second and
Diamondbacks here
third.
in the 7th.
Yikes. Man, oh man. What's up, fans of the Green Bay Packers? What's going on?
Zac Gallen in this World Series.
Wow, what a play. Went from a no-hitter to runners in scoring position
Somebody had to pick
with
up
no
the slack,
outs.
and we talked about in the open who's going to help out Seager. Carter's doing his
Me
part
too,
right
Matthew.
here.
I agree with you.
And the first real stress situation for Arizona now, of course, at the wrong time here in the 7th.
Well, it seems like Arizona's had a guy up there with runner in scoring position all night. First chance for the Rangers in this spot. And it's a guy who's been good in these situations for Bruce Bochy this year. He's doing his best Dusty Baker impression here, trying to change the mojo, going down to the other end of the dugout. It's worked so far in this 7th.
There's
Garver
Mitch.
pops it back. Out of play, strike one. You had your glove ready on that one, didn't you, big guy?
I had a little bit of shadow coming our way.
Infield pulled in here for Torey Lovello. With the Dolis Garcia out, Garver is their top guy in RBIs in this postseason. On an 0-1. Grounds one through. Texas takes the lead.
Wow.
Seager's in to score. Carter stopped at third. And after 6 innings without a hit, 3 in a row here in the 7th.
Wow.
Right up the middle. The difference is so far for Texas. Obviously, you mentioned what their guy has done other than Garcia. Arizona
Still
has
no
not
outs.
put the ball in play in these crucial situations with less than 2 outs. And when they did, it was right to the drawn-in infield.
Well, let's go Rangers being chanted now.
Still nobody out. Young to the plate. Chases a curve. And a slider that time.
Wow.
And it's a Rangers team
Everybody's
that has
saying
just
this is
bludgeoned
over.
people with the power bats throughout this season. But here in Game 5, they've had the upper hand in clutch spots. Kevin Ginkel warms, got all those top arms down there for Torey Lovello as soon as he wants them.
And that's why I said normally I wouldn't say you got to get your bullpen going in a game where a pitcher's throwing a no-hitter. But you felt like everything that could happen so quick for Texas, now there was no time to get one of their arms super ready.
This is what they do. You blink, and they've changed it. And try to keep this unchanged, unbeaten.
Let's
this
go Rangers,
when
Corbin
they
says.
score first. Carter at third, Garver at first. 0-2 to the rookie, Josh Young. Tied him up with a fastball.
Wow, K's in the chat.
Great pitch right there. I mean, under the circumstances of everything going fast, pitch timer doesn't allow you to slow the game down, doesn't allow you to rethink. You just have to execute. He went up and in and got the big swing and miss, and that probably is it. And what an unbelievable job, even though he's on the wrong end of a 1-0 game.
Somehow,
wow, amazing turn of events
taking
for
a no-hitter into the 7th
Dbacks.
inning. 3 consecutive hits capped off by Mitch Garver's RBI single. Still, though, Zac Gallen in an elimination game take a bow.
Claps in the chat, y'all. Zac Gallen. Almost no-hitter. Wow. What a gem of a game he pitched. Just not enough heat there in that seventh inning. So, man, the Rangers are up 1-0 with only 1 out. Runners at first and third. And we have a pitch and change for the Rangers. Could this be it? They bring their bullpen in here and shut it down. It could be over. We'll see what happens. But this is anybody's game. It's only 1-0. So, man, oh man, I hope everybody's had a good time tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 70 likes. That's our new goal, 70 likes. And make sure you're subscribing as well. And hitting that notification bell, become a member, hit a super chat, everything that can help the channel. But just by sitting here, watching the game with us and talking in the chat, that's how you can help tremendously if you can't afford any of that. So thank you guys so much for everything. Let's get back to it. We bring back the in-game audio here in just a second. See, Freddie Freeman was trick-or-treating in my neighborhood on Halloween. Nice. Nice. This is good baseball. I'd rather watch a game like this versus last night's game. Oh, me too, man. Me too, Ryan. It was just so devastating. It was 11-1, and oh my God. Of course, the D-backs made it a game, but it was already over by that time. But it should be interesting to see what the Rangers do if it does go Game 7. They're not going to have a starter. Like Matthew was saying, maybe John Gray starting because they're not going to have Eovaldi. He's not going to be ready. Because let's see, you got tonight he's pitching, right? So it's Thursday, Friday. He's not going to pitch on 2 days rest. You're not bringing Eovaldi out for 2 days rest. So is it a bullpen game for Game 7? You're going to put all your money, 162 games, and a playoffs, and then it comes down to one game, and you got to be a bullpen game? Man, oh man, that should be interesting for the Rangers if they need to win tonight. They cannot let it go another night to give the D-backs some chances here. So appreciate y'all hanging out. Hit that like button, trying to get to 70 likes, and bring back the in-game audio here right now.
Tight and tense Game 5 of the World Series. Nathan Eovaldi and Zac Gallen, both awesome tonight. The watch party back in Arlington at Globe Life Field as the Rangers break through first. 3 consecutive singles here in the 7th. Mitch Garver has them in front 1-0. This is Kevin Ginkel on to face Nathaniel Lowe. Upstairs with a fastball.
So Ginkel
this is
in
where
for
the
Gallen.
second run seems like you'll be up by 5. In a game at 0-0, the one breaks through. The second one feels like it's a huge lead.
Drops one in there for a strike. Ginkel's pitched in 9 games in this postseason. He's not given up a run. And he's just as good against lefties as he is righties.
Power fastball and power slider. He makes that shape it. He can shape it. It's got great downward tilt. It's a swing and miss pitch.
He's home with a 1-1. Ball 2. You got 3 big arms down there that have transformed this bullpen, along with Thompson and Sewald. Those guys have not pitched since the beginning of this series.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Commercial break. Come in here. 1 second, y'all. It'll come back here in a second. Fox Sports Online. Oh, we got Carter in a rundown. Running back and forth, a pickle.
It's Ginkel to get Carter.
And that's 2 down.
A little pickle here in the World Series in the second out of the 7th.
Of course, it goes to a break there for a second. Looks like, I don't know how it happened here. I'll tell you what happened here.
Lowe reacted like he hit that ball off his foot. You see where he hadn't run? Watch this.
Oh, so Lowe grounded to first. They throw it home, and they get Carter at third. Showing this to y'all.
And they get Carter with a well-executed rundown. Now Bruce Bochy's out there talking with the first base umpire, and the crew chief Bill Miller arguing the same thing that it looked like Lowe was.
A fielder's choice. Yeah, Jeff, exactly.
Just looked weird. He got caught.
Does it sound like the home plate umpire Brian Knight said foul?
Yeah, maybe that's why he stopped.
I heard foul.
Because you can't challenge.
I heard him say something.
So that had to be what Bruce Bochy was checking on there. All right, huge second out for Kevin Ginkel. First and second. 1-0 game, 7th inning. Here's Jonah Heim.
Outside.
As I hated being a third base coach because you never wanted to make an out at home.
For the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 7th, top of the order coming up. The 1-0 pitch. Heim takes ball 2.
2-0. I love to be aggressive at third, but I hate to get the kid out at home.
A 28-year-old catcher in his 3rd year with Texas. Breakout season for this guy. First and second, 2 gone, a 2-0 pitch. Fastball is hit way up there. Moreno's got room, and that's
not out of the inning. Wow.
Rangers break through first. It's Mitch Garver with a single to center field to score. Guess who? Corey Seager. And 1 win from their first World Championship. They've got the first run of Game 5.
So what a turn of events. If I would have told you that one pitcher had a no-hitter going into the 7th and one pitcher allowed 4 hits, you would have thought that with a 1-0 lead, you would have thought that it would have been the opposite way around. But Zac Gallen goes into the 7th with a no-hitter, and he blows it and gives up some runs. So the Rangers get to it. And coming out for your D-backs, Carroll, Marte, and Chapman is coming in to replace Eovaldi. So let's do it real quick. 7th inning stretch. Let's do it. I'll be right back to this screen here in 1 second. Let's do the 7th inning stretch as we always do. This might be our last 7th inning stretch of the year. Take me out to the ball game, y'all. Let's do it. Peanuts, Cracker Jacks in the chat. All right, there you go. Thank you guys for those peanuts in the chat and all that. Appreciate y'all sticking with me for that. Be our last 7th inning stretch of the year. Could be. We'll see what happens. Matthew says that's why third base coaches are usually the best coaches on the team. You have to be flawless. Snick and Ron Washington. Yeah, I know. So Ron Washington's the best third base coach. Wash still is. It's not just a job. It's a feint of heart. I know. It's like I said, I always hated getting a kid out at home, but you had to be aggressive, especially on those wild pitches and sending them from third. Oh, man. You know, I love being aggressive, but I hate getting kids out at home. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Trying to get to 70 likes. What's up, Sam? What's going on? There's our partner channel, Samuel B12 The Experience. Make sure you're checking him out tonight. He's doing hockey. He's going to be doing NHL hockey for the rest of the season, blowing it out of the water as he always does. Make sure you drop your link in the chat. My man, Samuel B12, The Experience. He even has his own land at Epcot. Did you guys know that?
Lead Mitch Garver. Mitch, what changed against Zac Gallen that inning?
He's had such good swing and miss stuff tonight. We you know, when we're getting down to 2 strikes, we were chasing a lot, so we're trying to get him early, and when you get to 2 strikes, you just got to battle.
Mitch, thanks a lot. Back to you, Joe.
It is Aroldis Chapman, Kenny, on to face Corbin Carroll, who squares around and takes just low on 100. So here we go, Johnny. We've called this the Aroldis Chapman experience, and to put that experience into a simple stat line, his last 6 innings, he's given up 7 hits and 4 walks, but only 2 runs.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the 2 strikes. He's tough to hit with 2 strikes.
Here's one served to left center field. Carter's coming on. He's got it.
Oh,
and they kick
right to
Carroll
him.
off of the bases.
Right to him.
44th postseason game that Aroldis Chapman has pitched in. First season with Texas. They got him back at the end of June from Kansas City. He's had so many good moments in the postseason, but he's had some legendary wrong moments on the wrong side of those highlights you always see playing. Marte. Ball 1. Tell Marte yet to extend his hitting streak. 20 games to open his postseason career, but he's walked twice. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Chapman on the mound.
2-0. Ball 3.
3-0. I don't like Chapman, man. He's so shaky.
Moreno waits on deck as Marte waits on a 3-0. Does he take a green light? Nope, he takes ball 4. And he walks
Walked
for
him
the third
4
time.
pitches. Get out of town.
Tying on the board of the 7th, and tonight's telecast is sponsored by the Chevy ZR2 family of trucks.
Got to get through this
where
inning,
other teams
Chad.
might get nervous and not want to run, but here's the reason why you should.
You're losing
15
gear off your
stolen
mound,
bases,
yeah,
only
exactly.
one caught stealing off of Chapman. Right team, but will this be the right moment?
And will it be the right guy over there? He used to have great speed. Some injuries through the years have diminished that.
Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 70 likes,
I'm not
y'all.
saying it doesn't happen, but since
You
I've
love
been watching
Chapman
the
under
game, I've never
pressure.
seen back-to-back pickoff moves, like 2 in a row, right?
Conservative lead over there. Chapman to Moreno. 1 ball, no strikes.
Exactly, Matthew. I agree with you 100%.
Arizona trying to send this series back to Texas.
But then if he would have
Or to
came
come
in and
back
gave
the
up a
series,
run,
they'll have to come back in this game.
they would have never heard much of it.
Widens that lead a little bit. Chapman's 1-0. Strike 1. Snapping a string of 5 straight misses. It's a Diamondbacks team that nobody saw coming. Even when they got in, still nobody saw them coming. Spores gets ready. Shocker after shocker. And they do it again here in game 5. 1-1 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now.
This is where Chapman gets tough. I mean, the league is just not. You're just hard to get hits with 2 strikes on Chapman.
Now the 1-2. Got him with a fastball. Top of the zone, 101.
101-mile
2 out
fastball.
of the 7th.
0-70 with 2 strikes.
Yikes.
And how does the moment always seem to find Christian Walker?
Wow.
Sure does.
And that's it for
The
Chapman.
new pitcher is going to find him too. South Spores is ready to go. Walker's headed for the plate. And the right-hander Spores will come on to face him. Time on at first. Go ahead. Run at
coming
the
in.
plate. 2 gone. Bottom of the
Chapman
7th.
is out. He takes care of his batter. We go to a commercial break. Thank you guys for tuning in to Gate on the Go at CeeLo is the channel. We've been doing baseball here all summer long, and we're here to crown a champion. And tonight, could it be tonight? Could the Rangers pull it off? Could be the history in the making, watching the Rangers win their first World Series championship ever. Stay right here and let's find out together. Make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 70 likes, y'all. 70 likes. If you like what you see and you hear, please hit the like button for us and hit the subscribe. And also hit the notification bell. And it's been a great game. Been a great game. I'm scared. I hope they do it. You like Spores? Lane's like, I hope everybody's had a good time. I hope everybody's had fun. I hope I've entertained y'all. I know the broadcast has done much of the talking, but I hope you had a good time tonight. I hope the graphics have been fun. The redeems have been fun. The sounds have been fun. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope I've entertained you guys tonight. And look forward to more baseball coming up next year with the Braves. And we'll be right back with our community and starting with the spring training again next year. So thank you guys again for everything. Ohtani will be a Dodger before Thanksgiving. But he's not going to be able to pitch at least, though, Michael, right? Because he's having Tommy John. So will he even be able to swing good? I believe it's I think it's a 2 p.m. Central, Rob. 2 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing the NASCAR last race of the year on our channel on Sunday. Make sure you come over and hang out with us for that. And we'd love for you to hang out with us. We've been doing Daytona, been NASCAR all season as well, from the beginning, Daytona 500 all the way through the season. And we're going to crown a champion there. So our 2 major seasons are coming to an end here. They've been most of the year. So, and this should be interesting here in the bottom of the 7th. Christian Walker up to bat. He's 1 for 2. A walk and a K, and he's facing Spores. Oh, John, that doesn't mean you can't hang out other places. We're going to be having fun.
If I'm Christian Walker, I'm sitting on a breaking ball because the stats say he's 80% throwing breaking ball first pitch.
Here it comes. It is. Slider away, 1 ball, no strikes.
That way, if you're sitting on it and it's in the zone, you can crush it. That one he recognized off the plate, but a high likelihood he's going to throw a majority of breaking balls. So far in the postseason, 097 just facing him, period.
Marte at first, tying run, go ahead run at the plate, 1-0 pitch, spiked in there. Well, it's clouded by the 2 big mistakes he's made over the last 2 games, but Christian Walker's gotten his bat going. He's 1 for 2 with a walk today. He's 4 for his last 7.
Struggles with fastballs, top of the zone.
On this 2-0 pitch, Walker got that fastball up, sent it foul.
2-1, 2 outs, y'all. Appreciate y'all just coming in. Hit that like button for us.
Josh Spores had a 5.5 ERA during the regular season, sub-1 in the postseason. His 2-1 pitch. Walker lines it to center field. Taveras is there.
Right to Taveras, and that goes to the
They
A's.
walk against Chapman, but no runs. It's another man stranded for Arizona.
What a game, y'all. What a game. So much fun. We go to the 8th inning. Coming up for your Rangers, Taveras, who just caught that out in center field. Jankowski and Marcus Semien. So bottom of the order, 8-9 hitters, and then the top of the order for the Rangers. So, man, Boris says, I'm nervous, bro. Who's nervous in the chat? Who's nervous for the Rangers, man? Who's nervous for the Dbacks? Who's got faith? Let me see in your chat. Who's got faith? I got faith. If you're a Dbacks fan, put I got faith. And if you're a Rangers fan, say we got this. Let me see what you guys. Let me see in the chat. Next year is the Braves year. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Chad says I got faith. Lane says nope. There's no way we afford Ohtani, Matthew. No way we afford Ohtani. No way. We got this, Chris says. Chad says we got this.
It all starts Wednesday, November 8th at noon.
And we crown a champion tonight.
And shop Black Friday deals.
S23, man. That's what I have. This is what this is. This is the S23 Ultra. S23 Ultra. This thing, I stream on it when I'm at Disney. It's got awesome zoom. The quality of the picture is amazing. So this is what I use, the S23 Ultra. And it's got a little magnetic case that I have. But this is what I stream on when I'm in the parks right here. So you're nervous about the Dodgers offseason. Yeah. But if I'm a Brave, I do not want Bauer. I do not want him. Someone was asking, should we have Bauer? I was like, no. He's a poison in the locker room. We don't need that guy. Even though he's got a good arm, we don't need him. Your iPhone 15 Pro and use your 13 mini as a chat phone. Yeah, I need to get a chat phone. I have a chat phone. I just need to add it to the thing. See if I can get a cheap price for it. All right, so we're going to be bringing back the in-game audio here. We're going to the 8th. Rangers, D-backs. Rangers up 1-0. Make some noise, y'all. Let's have some fun.
Back here in downtown Phoenix on our drone cam presented by T-Mobile. Game 5 of the World Series, the last game to be played in this ballpark this year. It's Leody Taveras laying a bunt down. Kevin Ginkel gives
small ball action.
Whose bare hand pickup
Got
is
him.
good enough to get him. Heck of a play right there.
Well, heck of a play and a heck of a detour for Ginkel because he tried to say he was going to catch this. Watch this. Perfectly placed. He's got it until he doesn't. Longoria makes a great play despite the pitcher getting in his way. And a big first out.
Wow.
1-0 game in the 5th inning.
I'm down.
We're in the 8th inning. Game 5. Jankowski takes ball 1. And this Rangers team that has used the offense, top offense in the American League, to get back into the postseason and has crushed teams with those bats during the postseason. 6 outs away in a 1-0 game from finishing off their first world title.
There is so much irony here I can't even tell you. They lost the last game of the regular season 1-0 to set them on this journey. If they were able to kind of redeem themselves to win a World Series 1-0, it will go as improbable as their journey to win this game 1-0 would be incredible.
And if they hang on, they would finish off a perfect postseason on the road. They're 10-0 in October on the road. Also, crazy when you consider that it was on the road where they blew the division. 3-1 on Jankowski. It's a team that 2 years ago lost 102 games. And even last year, they lost 94. They finished 38 games behind Houston last year. It's not like they were close.
Ginkel not doing so well.
That's a walk for Jankowski.
And he walked him.
And a 1-out base runner. 63rd year of the franchise, 52nd in Texas. One of 6 teams without a world championship. And it's Bruce Bochy in his first season as the manager that has him on the doorstep of it. A ball on Simeon. Of course, you know Rangers fans are not going to celebrate until that last out is made, until that last strike is recorded. Ball, 1 strike.
Well, on the flip side, I mean, these last 2 games couldn't be more polar opposite for the D-backs. Weren't in the game.
Come on. Commercial here a second. Real quick.
Eagles.
Back over to Jankowski.
Sunday on Fox.
Jankowski.
We've got 2 innings to try to muster that up, and it's going to get increasingly tougher with the bullpen arms that the Rangers have left.
There's a base hit.
Another base hit.
Simeon. Jankowski stops at second.
First and second for the
Rangers.
Rangers.
Got Corey Seager coming up in a 1-0 game in the 8th inning with a couple ducks on the pond.
Texas percentage has gone to 76%. And it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager in this postseason, an absolute tear. He's homered in 4 of his last 5 games. Game 1 of the World Series, biggest swing of this postseason. Tied it in the 9th inning against Seawall. Game 3, homered against Falk in a 3-1 win. That was the difference. And then in Game 4, part of the onslaught. 6 World Series home runs for a guy who's trying to join Reggie Jackson as the only position players to win the World Series MVP more than once.
I would walk him.
To know you got a bullseye on you and to deliver even though you have a bullseye on you is so special of a player. And not every player does that. I mean, not every great player who has a great regular season can come in and continue that.
And his buddy Marcus Simeon just set the all-time record for plate appearances in a season. That'll happen when you play this deep into the year, and you do not take a day off because he has not. Wow. Seager and the Rangers looking for insurance, leading Game 5 1-0. Fouls off the first pitch. How many good pitches is he going to see here?
Well, the pressure of making a great pitch, knowing you can't make a bad pitch, it goes into the pitcher's head. Down, he's out. Up, he's going to win. And that's the bottom line. You make that slider pitch down, he swings over the top. You leave it in the zone, he's going to hit it hard.
Trying to break this one open. Fouls it off. Couple good pitches. 0-2.
And you can chase that height right there.
All right. See you, Lane. Thank you so much.
And go
Appreciate it.
Just an absolute.
This is it. Thank you, Lane.
2
We'll
inches
see you
lower
soon.
and bounce it right in front of the catcher. And there's a good chance he could go after that pitch.
Seager takes high.
1-2.
Cold-blooded intensity.
Start biting my
Corey
nails,
Seager.
y'all. Start pacing.
2 runners aboard in the 8th. On a 1-2 pitch. Takes high and the count evens.
2-2.
Now what?
See, I just, again, they took a pitch right now, and if they start that slider right there, it's going to be hard for him to lay off of it. But they went up, 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 and changed his eye level. And see, that pitch right there would have had a better impact after the 2 that he fouled off. But because you changed the eye level so far up, it then gives him a reset to say, oh, that ball's starting low. And that's why I thought they missed an opportunity after 2 straight.
From 0-2 to 3-2, Seager takes ball 4 and the bases are loaded.
Oh my goodness. Juiced him, man.
If tonight's game ends in a walk-off, which Diamondbacks fans are hoping for, Capital One's going to donate $1,000 to the Jackie Robinson Foundation as part of the Capital One walk-off program. To date, they've donated more than $750,000 to the foundation to support its programs and initiatives. From Seager to Carter, bases loaded in the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes.
This could be all she wrote. Hit that like button, y'all. Trying to get to 70 likes.
Patient, disciplined
to end the stream with 70 likes. Terry says, let's go Rangers.
He's reached in all 17 games here in his first postseason. Just 2 months removed from Double-A. 2-0.
Oh my gosh, you can't put him anywhere, Ginkle.
Sewald's getting ready. Rangers hoping it's too little too late down there.
Double play here, maybe?
Infield's pulled in. 2-0 comes home, and there is strike 1. A single and 2 walks have loaded him up for the Rangers. On this 2-1.
Oh, come on. Does that on purpose.
Cowboys, Eagles, in America.
Fox Sports like me go mess with these people. 2-2. 2-2.
Incredible job getting back in the count with 2 great sinkers. Look at the movement on that 2-seam fastball.
Struck him out. K's in the chat. Ginkle got him.
Now this time he went off the height of the fastball and threw a breaking ball and got a relatively guy that doesn't swing and miss a lot in the zone to swing and miss in a big strikeout.
Well, the Rangers, John, have lived the next man up cliche all year. The next man up in the cleanup spot is this guy, Garver. In for
Garver, 1 for 3 tonight. 2 outs, bases juiced.
He's driven in the lone run of game 5.
Hit that like
now he
button,
finds
y'all.
himself up there with the bases loaded, trying to crack it open. Mitch Garver takes a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's patient, and he takes what the pitcher gives him, meaning he's not trying to overswing and hit a grand slam every single time. He went up the middle last time. Patient with the bases loaded, looking for a particular area, and he'll let the barrel fly when he gets it.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Been a pitch and duel. You all said that at the beginning of the game, Terry.
Two and 2.
This is crazy. Awesome, Jake.
Pitch of the night.
Jake, you're in our Discord, right?
Cracked his bat, rolled it to short. Perdomo's there. Kevin Ginkel's out of the bases loaded jam.
Wow. We go to the bottom of the 8th. He's excited. Ginkel gets himself out of that. Crowd's coming alive as we're going to the bottom of the 8th. And it's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers need to hold this lead, and they're going to take all the marbles. Okay. Jake, you'll just have to let me know what the name of that podcast is. I'd love to watch it, listen to it. Daniel Nixon, what's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, it's okay, dude. It's all right. It's all right. Appreciate you stopping by and dropping that like. We're trying to get to 70 likes, y'all. That's our goal tonight, 70 likes. And we'll move on from there. But thank you guys so much for everything tonight. Thank you for the whole season of baseball. Thank you for all the likes, all the comments, all the subscribers that we've met throughout the year of baseball. And this could be it. If not, we go to Friday night. And we'll be right here Friday night. We're going to stay with it until we crown a champion. I started it. I'm going to finish it. So appreciate y'all. Been an awesome game today. A lot better than last night's fiasco. 10 runs. So crazy. But this got a playoff feel to it. So much fun. It's NASCAR weekly podcast hosted by 4 different YouTubers. Oh, awesome. I need to get in on that maybe since I'm doing NASCAR. Ninja Watchers, smash that like button. That's right. Henry's trading cards and sports stuff. Rangers 2-1. We'll see what happens. So let me see your final predictions here in the bottom of the 8th as we go. And Tommy Pham, Gurriel Jr., and Alec Thomas. These guys can do some damage as well. They're fast and can get on base pretty quick. $15-0. They're gonna score 14 runs here in this inning. Are they trying to win it at home? I just think they know that they can't afford Dbacks to win this one and then another one or then the Rangers win one. No, they can't afford the Dbacks to win 2 in a row because then Game 7 they don't have a starter. Scherzer's hurt, and they're not gonna do a bullpen game on Game 7. So they gotta win this. It doesn't matter where they're at. But the D-backs got their backs against the wall, so we're about to see what they pull off here. They've been pulling some crazy stuff with small ball. And it was funny how Texas went back to small ball as well. A little taste of their medicine. So here we go.
Here's a wearing on field during this World Series. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, t-shirts, and more at MLBshop.com.
Daniel, prayers to you, man.
Here we go to the
you,
bottom
brother.
of the 8th. Texas 1, Arizona nothing. Tommy Pham leads off. Texas leads this series 3-1. The 1 win from their first World Championship.
Well, this is where you start thinking I'm not ready for the season to end. Find a way, any way, to scratch a run, and maybe 2, but that's the mindset you got to have if you're Arizona.
Pham takes high, 2-0. Gurriel and Thomas to follow.
$10 wins $95 on D-backs winning the
right
series.
Here,
Hope you win, man.
Tommy Pham looking middle in.
Complete nutrition.
Got the power, obviously, to hit a home run and tie it up.
Their best guy in this World Series at the plate in the 8th. And he's ahead 3-0.
30. He had a nice
thought about
couple
it
innings
on that 3-0 pitch
for the Rangers that one game out of the bullpen.
Took it on the inside corner, settles back in. Spores comes home. Pham sends it foul, and it's 3-2. Here's the payoff. Fans down on strikes. After getting ahead 3-0, Spores finds it and strikes him out.
K's in the chat.
Well, he got it. A pitch right there on 3-0 and then missed a pitch. And then this ball runs in and ties him up. That was a pitch he wanted to hit.
And out Gurriel, who hit a home run in yesterday's game.
No.
Grounds on left side. Seager's got it.
Seager
steps into the throw, and there are 2 out in the 8th inning.
2 down.
MLB Together is baseball's new platform,
cool,
embodying
Jake.
the sports philanthropic contributions and mental wellness efforts by teams, players, and the league. To learn more, go to MLBtogether.com. They're guaranteed to get Corbin Carroll to the plate again.
Now.
He'd be due up 3rd in the 9th. Alec Thomas to the plate here.
Looking for that one more like to 70, y'all. Hit that like button for us.
Thomas hit 9 home runs during the regular season. He's been one of the surprise sluggers in this postseason with 4. On this 0-1. Sharply through.
Base hit.
Run aboard.
Went off the mound.
And all his speed. On with 2 gone in the 8th.
Look for him to steal.
Well, this ball was tattooed. Another breaking ball, but he goes down and just laces it by up the middle. And now almost think that stealing a base here would be huge.
Pinch hitter's coming up
he's
here.
Good though, Matthew.
Smith is going to pinch hit for Evan Longoria. He had 7 at-bats over the final 3 months of the regular season. He was in AAA the rest of the time. A surprise addition to the postseason roster that had one plate appearance over the first 2 rounds, and then he was great off of the bench in the championship series. They're going to pull the trigger on him here. They've sent him up there a few times, but he's been countered right out of the game before he's even hit.
We saw 1 pitch out. And the Rangers,
Even Smith,
I believe, were the one that
Longoria.
showed the pitch out. I wonder if that'll be a play here.
I don't know if I'd do that. Longoria's been so good at 3rd.
Find out in just a second after this quick word from Evan Williams Bourbon.
Reach for a fan favorite. Evan Williams.
All right, just a little commercial break there. Make sure you're hitting that like button, y'all. If you enjoy what you're seeing here tonight, 70 likes is what we want. Thank you all for coming in.
Has started to warm.
Here we go.
With 2 gone in the 8th. Trying to get an inning plus from Josh Spores. 2-out single from Alec Thomas is given a chance to Pavin Smith.
What's up, Josh?
Not going. Ball 1. Smith was the 7th pick of the draft a few years ago. Debuted as one of their top prospects. It's been a disappointment first few years. Could make his name right here. On the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thomas a little bit of lead this time. Not going. Cracked foul. 1-2.
Two strikes, the chances go up. Breaking ball.
Still not going. Smith checks his swing and a ball in the dirt. Heim keeps it close.
That's what I thought. I thought they would go on the 2-strike pitch, anticipating a breaking ball, but playing it a little bit safer here with a 2-2 count now and 2 outs.
Torre Lavelle said if you could pick one guy with his season on the line to have at the plate, it's Ketel Marte. If they were caught trying to steal, you wouldn't get a guarantee that you'd have him in the 9th.
Look at the pitch location. It's amazing.
This at-bat's completed. It'd be Perdomo, Carroll, and Marte next. Not going still. Stays at 2-2.
Wow.
I mean, I get it in theory, right? You got a 2-run homer opportunity right here. And you don't want to waste that chance of taking that out of play.
Smith going to take his time here.
I would have not put Pavin
for
Smith in this.
Two gone in the 8th inning. Arizona trying to
here.
keep this dream alive. Bradford has joined Leclerc. Another 2-2 from Josh Spores. Pavin Smith takes strike 3. Backdoor breaking ball from Josh Spores. Sends game 5 to the 9th inning. The Texas Rangers 3 outs away from a world championship.
Spores shutting it down. Man, oh man. So the D-backs are down their last 3 outs. Made them swing too. So thank you guys so much. We're going to the 9th inning. It's game 5 of the World Series. And I'm so glad you guys are here with us tonight. It's been a fun time. Our chat has been moving tonight, so it's been fun. And we appreciate y'all hanging out here on the go at CeeLo. Daniel says got the frozen pizzas. Frozen pizzas in the chat. That's right. So it's money time now. So closer versus closer is going to be in there. I'm sure Sewell's going to be coming in against the Rangers, and then Cleric's going to come in against the D-backs. Who's got it? Who's going to get to their closer? Let's see who you got. Let me see your predictions in the chat. We'll be bringing back the in-game audio here in just a second, guys. The live broadcast audio of Fox. You'll be listening to that. We're going to listen to it together. We're going to react to our crazy inning that we're about to witness. But let me see your predictions. Do the Rangers shut this down, or the D-backs do a walk-off? Or do we go extras? Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate those likes. So we'll see what happens here. 72 likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes tonight. Don't jinx it, Bernard says. See, so Sewell is coming in. We did predict that. So Sewell is in against these Rangers. Extras are fun. They are. I give up 1. I think the Rangers got this game. Rangers shut it down, Chad says. Thanks again, brother. Great content. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell as well. We're trying to get to 8,060 again. YouTube's analytics is messed up, I think. I'm thinking that's what's going on with my stuff, but we'll see. We're going to get a hold of them. But anyways, we're here watching baseball tonight. It's the end of our season. We've been here all season, and we're crowning the champion maybe tonight. We'll see. So, Chad, I know you're so nervous right now. It's going to be a fun inning. Stick with us, have fun, cheer your team on, and let's have a good time. So about to bring the in-game audio back in for you guys, and we're ready to have some fun. Heck yeah. Man, oh man, I'm sitting on pins, right? Sitting on pins and needles. Chad's going to go buy all the stuff if the Ranger wins, I'm sure. He's going to get the pennant. He's going to have the hats, the banners, all that. He's going to just hang it all. Let's go Rangers. It's football season. That's right, Terry. Football season's coming up on the channel. We're going to be doing some football here. So if you like NFL football, we're going to be doing that on Sundays after next Sunday. Starting the 12th? No. 15th,
Paul
18th.
Sewald is on the pitch for the Diamondbacks. Josh Young greets him with a
base hit just like that.
On the first pitch that he throws. This is Sewald's first outing since his blown save in Game 1 when Seager took him deep.
First pitch.
Well, no stress for the first 6 innings, and the last 3 have been big-time stress for the Diamondbacks. It's flipped. And the Rangers now putting all the pressure, getting closer and closer to breaking it open.
It's low. Outside ball 1. Sewald had been perfect in save opportunities in this postseason prior to that. 9th inning in Texas, Game 1. It's a little bit low, and it's 2-0. There's a new third baseman after Evan Longoria was pinch hit for by Pavin Smith. Rivera steps into that spot, plays third. For Arizona in the bottom of the 9th, they've got Perdomo, Carroll, and Marte coming up. It's 9-1-2.
Go Falcons, Bobby says.
Base hit the other
Base
way.
hit again.
Back-to-back hits to open this ninth.
Man, Sewell, man. They know how to get to him.
Got behind, came in with a fastball, and like Lowe has done really most of this series, trying to shoot the ball the other way. And he's found success in left field.
2 on, nobody out against Seawall. Rangers are saying this is who we are. Gotta have the offense show up. And this is going to be the clincher. Hot shot
Base
into
hit,
center
that's going to
field.
score.
3 consecutive hits in the ninth.
Oh, he
The ball
missed
gets
it. Oh, my
by.
God.
It's all the way to the track. It goes all the way to the wall, and 2 runs score.
Oh, my
High to
gosh.
third, it's 3-0 Texas.
It went right past his glove. Tavares. Oh, my God.
Well, you're going to watch this ball. It gets up the middle, and it kind of zigzags. And then
Oh,
right there,
my
he took
God.
his eyes just off of it. Thought he had it in the glove.
Look at this.
Tremendous job by Carroll, not assuming. And he just misses
Wow.
the ball.
Why is
And
it
an otherwise
resetting?
perfect
It's
postseason
3-0.
defense. The air yesterday on Walker led to 5
Unbelievable.
earned runs. And then air here on Thomas has opened the door for potential big
E8.
inning for Texas. Looking for the knockout blow. It's Tavares. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable reversal. Living on the edge for 6 innings. Eovaldi, perfect. Gallen, perfect for 6 innings. And then the
And
pressure.
air is going to win this
mounted
thing
from the
for them,
7th
y'all.
on, 3 runs.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Infield in here. Nobody out in the 9th
Yeah, I
inning.
said it twice, yeah.
Seawall to Tavares. Fouled into the glove. That is strike 3, 1 away.
Hayes in the chat. For you Dbacks fans here. 1 down.
And a visit coming here from Brent Strom. Another look at this ball, just sneaking under Thomas's glove. He's been rock solid out there this season. And Bruce Bochy cracking a smile over there. This close to his 4th World Series ring.
Oh, yeah, anything's possible here.
After 3 years away, signed a 3-year contract. We mentioned earlier he was starting to get the itch, wanted to get back into the game, but
Oh, look at Tony
as he told the
Richmond.
Rangers the first day of spring
Sportsman's
training,
legacy
the team
waited
gathered around
12
him for
years
his
for
first
this.
message, and that slow, low delivery of his. He said, "Boys, I'm not coming out of retirement to lose. I wouldn't be here if I didn't know that this team was ready to win right now." And Bruce would never say this, but one of the reasons they were ready to win right now was because they had him now. Game-changing manager, legendary manager.
They have Matty F.
Runner
You're
at
right,
third,
man.
1 away. Travis Jankowski. Grounds 1 to short. Backhand Perdomo, keeping the runner put, 2 away. Led the Rangers to their first World Series appearance since the heartbreak of 2011. This one's incredible. 14 of his last 15 postseason series he has won. And he tries to join an incredible
I didn't know he lived in
list.
Tennessee.
Casey Stengel, Joe McCarthy, Connie Mack,
Me too, Tony.
Walter Alston, Joe Torre.
Us
With a win
3.
tonight, Bruce Bochy would join that list. It's a strike on Simeon.
Simeon.
That's a list of the
star
greatest skippers in
yesterday's
baseball
game.
history. It's a list of the only guys with 4 rings. Bochy trying to join that group. Runner at third, 2 out. Here's an 0-1 to Simeon. In the air to left center field. Gurriel's back. It is gone!
Oh,
Texas
my
on the
God.
verge.
That's all she wrote, y'all. Dagger. crazy.
It's a 4 spot. It would be a fitting final touch to this run for the Rangers.
Texas is that good. Texas is that good, y'all. The bright lights. These young D-backs. Everybody said hi, Spain.
And now Seager. Strike one.
Well, they've collectively, we've talked about it. They've got up off the mat. Every punch, every scenario, had their star player in this series besides Seager get hurt. Scherzer got up off the mat.
I feel bad for that center fielder.
They've been relentless.
Yeah.
Check swing from Seager. Left side of the infield.
That's a base hit.
Got no play. Seager, who broke up the no-hitter in the 7th, has an infield hit right here. Marcus Semien found it just in time.
He sure did. And he's hit 2 big home runs. And that's now the 13th 3-run inning. 3 or more. 13 times in the postseason. Just think about that.
Carter takes a strike.
And when you see some of these scores, and if you don't scroll down and look at the innings, you think
still
they're just
giving it to
scoring
Seager.
a bunch of innings.
I don't know.
2
Semien,
innings tonight.
Thank you, Andrew.
3 innings
10?
yesterday.
Wow.
1
Thank
inning
you,
the day
Andrew.
before. That's it. That's not a lot.
It's just so hard to hold them
Awesome.
down for a full game. And they break through late here. They get a run in the 7th.
Congratulations,
They got
everybody.
4 in the 9th after they didn't have a hit through 6.
Thank you, Andrew Ford, man.
Held down for 60-some years. Held down for 6 innings in Game 5. They've broken through in Game 5. Have they broken through in their franchise's history? No team's ever won a World Series game after having no runs on no hits through 6 innings. No team's ever gone 11-0 on the road in the postseason.
Welcome to the family, guys. Thank you so much.
No Rangers
That's
team
going to
has
get us
ever
some
won it
emojis,
all.
too.
The 2-2 to Carter.
Ooh.
Carter takes off.
They
A flare
struck
and a
him
miss.
out. K's in the
But a
chat.
4th spot at the
D-backs.
top of the 9th.
So here
To
we
the
go.
bottom of the 9th we go.
To the bottom of the
Bruce
9th.
Bochy and the Texas Rangers 3 outs away from a World Series title.
My gosh. Should be interesting here to see what happens. But Andrew Ford coming in with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that has the memberships now, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Andrew Ford, you're awesome. Thank you, man. All right. 3 more outs for the D-back for the Rangers to win it all. But the D-backs are not done yet. But man, the bright lights of the big stage gets to that young guy, Tavares, in center field. Oh, I feel so bad for him missing that ball. That's like little league stuff right there. But coming up for your D-backs, it's Perdomo. And you can't ask for a better section right here. Carroll and Marte. So top of the order coming. 9th hitter. And then 1-2. So it should be interesting. What's the win amount? Haven't seen game yet. What's the win amount? Haven't seen a game yet. Bedar, it's picked randomly by YouTube. Yes, it's just a bad luck on Bedar's spot. I'm not sure what you mean. What's the win amount? Oh, if you bet it on the D-backs or the Rangers? I'm not sure. All right. Here we go. Do the D-backs have a chance? That's the question. Do the D-backs have a chance? See if we can get to 80 likes. That's our goal. 80 likes. If you haven't hit the like button for us, make sure you do. And hit that subscribe. Because we would love for you to join us for other stuff that's going to happen here. We're going to be doing some NHL hockey, some college basketball, NCAA college basketball Final Four in March, and also going to be doing NFL games and also NASCAR this Sunday. NASCAR on the channel, the very last race of the year, crown a champion and NASCAR playoffs. We'll be doing that as well. So make sure you join us for that too. We can't wait to see you. And we're going to be back to the in-game audio here in just a second, guys. Oh, 3-1. Okay, I see what you're saying. Here we go. Have fun, y'all. Listen
More look at Chase Field on our drone cam presented by T-Mobile. A fourth spot for the Texas Rangers in the top of the ninth inning has broken open Game 5. They are 3 outs away from a World Series championship. And Josh Sborz staying in the game here. For the Diamondbacks, 9-1-2, and a night full of missed opportunities. Geraldo Perdomo takes a strike. Well,
I'm surprised they're not bringing a Larry
innings, but they've gone 0 for 8, 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position.
I bet he comes into the top of the order.
No balls and 2 strikes. Sborz is 0-2. 1-2.
Boy, did the Rangers need a hot reliever, and he got hot at the right time. We started this series in Baltimore. He came out throwing, walking a couple guys, got a little off, and then he has been locked in ever since.
Richmond.
A big reason why Texas is winning.
Yes, I will.
Their bullpen was basically battered coming in. They needed
fun this year, man.
Winning formula scenarios. That means pitch deep in the game, which they got, and then their top 3 were able to handle the rest of the game.
Now they got guys like Gray and Heaney, Dunning and Bradford. 1-2. Strike 3 and 1 gone in the 9th. And this season-long problem has transformed into one of the defining strengths of this Rangers team. This bullpen.
Thank you, sportsman.
2 outs away from
if
finishing
you're
the job.
Rangers fan and you just became a member, you have Texas Ranger emojis. They're in your members
6
section.
consecutive losing seasons, including 102 just 2 years ago. And they lost 94 last year. Ball 1 on Carroll. Hadn't been to the World Series since the back-to-back trips in 2010, 2011.
Oh, they leave Sborz in there. I can't believe it.
63rd year of the franchise, 52nd year in Texas. Carroll pops it up. Heim is back behind the plate. He's got it. And once again, the Rangers are 1 out away.
Think about it.
There we go.
If the Diamondbacks were to win the World Series, most improbable team ever. But the improbable journey of the Texas Rangers, even though they were a great team for a long part of the season in first place, we documented that route. They had to beat the defending champs without winning a home game. They were down 3-2.
And it comes
now they're
down
1 out away from winning the World Series.
to Marte.
Ketel Marte takes a little bit low. A handful of times throughout this year where they looked finished, but every time, just when you thought that they were done, they picked themselves up and stood tall. For 12 years, they've waited for another chance to get the last out, to get the last strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Marte.
It has been. Thanks for everyone that hung out with us.
Wins, took down over 100 wins, took down the defending champs, and all on the road.
Sborz with a 1-1. There's strike 2.
Down to 1
Texas
last
is
strike.
1 strike away. It took 35 years for this franchise to get to the playoffs. It took them a half-century to get to the World Series. Can they finish it off? 2 balls and 2 strikes on Marte.
You watch DeGrom celebrate more than anything.
In their 63rd season.
Wow, struck him out. Frozen pizza. Congratulations, Texas Rangers.
So long to heartbreak. Hello World Series for the Texas Rangers, champions in 2023.
You're right, Tony Richmond. He just got another ring.
And a guy that is about to join Mr. October himself as the only two-time World Series MVP position players ever. Corey Seager reacts to the last out. Marcus Semien, the other of the high-priced free agents, the guys that they brought in to bring them back to this place. And in 2 short years, they've delivered. In 1 short year, he's delivered. Bruce Bochy has his 4th World Series ring.
So amazing. Beat up before the postseason started, and then Eovaldi now 5 wins in the postseason. What a moment, and what a year for the Texas Rangers.
And Adolis Garcia, who had so many incredible moments that when you watch the reel of this postseason run, you'll hear his name over and over. You'll see his smile and his swing over and over. And the surprise star of the bullpen, Josh Sborz. Josh Sborz on the mound for the last out of the Texas Rangers' first World Series win.
He got hot. Montgomery got hot. Eovaldi got hot. They had 2 starters carry the freight. They had a bunch of guys fill in the gaps.
Down to the celebration, Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Joe. Jonah, you just caught the last out of the first World Series title for the Texas Rangers. Describe that feeling.
Man, that's one of the coolest feelings in my life, other than having my kids and getting married, of course. But man, this is what you work your whole life for, and we accomplished our goals, and I'm so proud of this team.
You lost on the final day of the season, got shut out to lose a division title. You have not lost a road game since. How do you explain how this team played through this postseason, especially on the road?
I mean, I think we took that to heart, and we weren't going to let up until the last out was made. Like I said, I'm so proud of this team. We fought through adversity, injuries, and we came out on top, and I don't know what else to say.
Got one word for Nathan Eovaldi?
Special. He's a special human. Great individual, and even better ball player.
Enjoy it. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you, Kenny.
Thanks, Tom. We're here with Marcus Semien. Marcus, you've had a long, distinguished career, and now you are a World Series champion. What do those words mean to you?
It's just emotional. Everything I've ever worked for is for this moment. Kind of a crazy game. You're getting no hit till, 6 or whatever it was. Gallen was unbelievable tonight, but we came through. Once Corey got the first hit, everybody kind of woke up. The pitching was unbelievable. Eovaldi, Sborz, Chappie, we didn't use the clerk. Sborz closed it out, and just unbelievable feeling.
Your home run, circling the bases, Marcus, you showed more emotion than you usually show. What was going through your mind?
I mean, this is the biggest moment. The World Series, to put up 4 runs in the 8th inning, be up 5-0 going into the 9th inning after we being no hit. Just felt so good. Just looked over at the bench, screamed. It's just an unbelievable feeling. I know I keep saying that word. But just to run the bases knowing that we're that much closer felt great.
Marcus, congratulations. Thank you. Over to Tom.
Josh Sborz, you got the last out of the Rangers' first World Series title. What did it feel like to be on that mound for that last pitch?
Surreal. I mean, the way the offense gave me those extra runs, I know Pico was a little sore. So when they scored those extra runs, I just felt that much better. We were that much closer. Try to stay calm and, just try to get it out by out.
Did Bochy or Mike Maddox say anything to you before that last inning?
He just asked me how I felt, and he said, it's your inning. So I said, all right, let's do it. Let's finish it.
This team went undefeated on the road in the postseason. What makes it so special, Josh?
You know, we go into hostile territory everywhere we went, and, you know, we just stayed calm, did our job, and, you know, played the way we've played all year.
Congratulations. Enjoy it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Tom. Nathan, you got out of jam after jam after jam. How did you do it?
I don't know. You know, I kind of joked around. I don't know how many rabbits I have in my hat left. I mean, I didn't really help myself out in some of the situations, and then other times, you know, they put together quality at bats and were able to find the hole. And I mean, a lot of the credit goes to Jonah back there behind the plate. He called a great game. We were on the same page for the most part, and you know, we were able to come out on top. That was the main thing.
Your postseason record is remarkable. What changes for you this time of year?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just do or die mentality. I try to prepare a lot mentally, just the positive mind thinking, and then just going out there and attack. I didn't really do a great job tonight, you know what I mean, in attacking the zone, and you know, there were a few times that lead off walks and things like that, but our defense, incredible again tonight. Corey was great over there at short, and then our offense was able to come through towards the end for us.
You signed with this team coming off a 68-win season. What made you want to be a Texas Ranger?
I mean, the offense, the success is there. You know what I mean? I feel like we needed pitching. See why when they reach out in the offseason, they said that was going to be the main thing that they were going to prioritize. You know, they talked about how great that the offense had been last year and the year before, and you know, I fully believe that pitching wins championships. And for us to go out there tonight, you know, battle tonight. Sports came in, threw the ball great. Everybody else tonight, it was an incredible matchup all the way there till the end, and we were able to break through. And I mean, that was why.
Nathan, congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joe, back to you.
Along with Nathan Eovaldi, Jordan Montgomery, two guys that weren't even in the organization a year ago. For Montgomery, he wasn't in it until this summer. Help him go 11-0 on the road this postseason. It is a record, and Chris Young, the architect of it, along with John Daniels, those guys executed their vision. They got the players to buy into that vision. Said when he sat down with Corey Seager, when he sat down with Marcus Semien, he said, do you like a challenge or does it scare you? Do you want to be part of it or are you afraid? Franchise changing 24 hours where they got Seager and Semien. That comes to fruition. They've got a title. Down to Kenny again.
Thanks, Joe. Nathaniel, you came here. You were a Texas Ranger for several years in the bad times. What does it mean to you to be part of the first Texas Rangers team to win a World Series?
It's such a treat, man. It's such a treat. It's so hard to get emotionally invested in some teams because of the business aspect of things. But, you know, we got such a good group here. So outside of players, we got good people. And it feels like we have a championship group, and we really did a great job of finishing here on the road.
Gallen, 6 no-hit innings to start this game.
Yes.
What were you guys telling yourselves in the dugout?
We just got to wait him out, man. He's really good, and he had his good stuff there at the beginning. He was really working at the bottom, and his stuff was playing great, but we finally got to him. You know, Corey breaks it up, and Evan sends him around the bags, and we get a chance to cash in on a run, but scoring there in the 9th inning was so big. We take the pressure off the pen and get to take that thing home, and it was a special game.
11-0 on the road this postseason. Nathaniel, how do you explain that?
Thanks, John.
We just got a group of winners.
Tony.
Well, you know, when the bus drivers driving slow, we tell them, hey, man, you know you're driving a group of winners. So we believe it through and through. And, you know, maybe we struggled at home, but we got it done on the road. We got a special group.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Congratulations. Over to Tom.
Thanks, KB. Mike Maddox, you've seen Nathan Eovaldi come up big, but describe the effort he gave tonight with so much traffic behind him in a 0-0 game.
He was a traffic cop tonight, but it shows his mettle. I mean, first inning, got his back to the wall, gets out of it, bases loaded, gets out. I mean, he didn't have a 1-2-3 inning till the 6th. So that's why we love Nate, man. He's a winner.
What was his key for getting out of trouble time after time?
Never gave in, kept trying to make his pitches, used their aggressiveness against him in certain situations.
It's been a long time for you to get to this point. What does this mean to you, Mike?
Can't describe it. It's the best.
Well earned. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Back to you, KB.
Now, Mike Maddox, his way for his World Series ring matches that of this franchise. Mike was born in 1961, the year the Washington Senators were born, and he and they put an end to the waiting tonight. 5-0 the final in Game 5. Rangers win the series 4-1. Coming up after the break, we'll have the Commissioner's Trophy given to the world champion Rangers and the Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Award presented by Chevrolet. The Rangers have done it. Champions in 2023.
Alrighty, so what a turn of events. Zac Gallen pitching a no-hitter. And Kenneth Clark, good night, man. See you Sunday. Yes, sir. A no-hitter to the 7th. He gives up the 3 hits. They score the 1 run. And then the big error in center field by the Tavares with the missed ground ball. It goes all the way to the wall, scores 3, and it's all she wrote. And then the home run by Semien. I think Semien gets the MVP. He had a homer last night. He had a homer tonight. He had a triple last night that brought the runs in as well. I think Marcus Semien's going to win this MVP. I don't know about you or Seager. I think it's going to be Semien. He earned it, man. I know Seager was there. I think Acuna still is the top runner. You're right, Matty F. For sure, the top runner. But it's been fun. Thank you, John. Make sure you come back for some hockey, some basketball, and all that stuff, John. Come back and support, even if just dropping a like. We'd love to have you. But congratulations, Texas Rangers. There's the box score. There's another left on base for the Dbacks. 11 runners left on base for the Dbacks. They did everything they could to get on base, but they just could not score. Eovaldi kept on getting them out of the inning on that 2 outs, bases loaded. Amazing that they did that. But 11 left on base for the Dbacks, which is hurting. You cannot win a crucial game that you have to win. John, everybody's back to 0-0. Your Mets are right back in it, the NL East, and the Braves are right back in it too. So, yeah, that's horrible. I know. So, it's Seager. Semien was good during the season, but as good as Seager in World Series, he can't get the MVP. I don't know, man. I think Semien's going to get it. I think so. We'll see what happens here. We'll see who wins it. I'm curious. Keep on hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 80 likes. I cannot, Bedar. It's a YouTube random thing. You're welcome, Michael. I'm gonna stay here and let him do the trophy presentation, then we'll call it a night. What a game. And the baseball season is over, y'all. We started in spring training, and here we are in the World Series. Yeah, you can pay 99 cents and get one. Pitchers and catchers report in 102 days. There you go, John. There we go. Yeah, I'm so congratulations, Chad. 60 years of waiting. It's ridiculous. There's our 80th like. Thank you.
On Tubi, the crime dramas where global drug parties, highly conspicuous speedboats. Just keep going.
Well, you got other days. You don't have to have it do it today. That'd be one day, man. Off season begins tomorrow. That's right, Michael. Right, Matty F.
Or new costumes with all kinds of swag. Get the wildest guests yet. That's Tom Jones. John Cougar, Malachi, Mariah Carey. Think I would know my baby mama. Be more specific. All new Masked Singer, 1 week from tonight on Fox.
Well, the Rangers bats show up late. They get 4 runs in the 9th inning. They put up a shutout in the clinching game of the World Series. 2 years after losing more than 100 games, they join this company, the 1914 Braves and the Miracle Mets, the only teams to win the World Series 2 years removed from 100 losses. Incredible stuff. And quite a celebration they're going to have down in the middle of it. Our guy, Kevin Burkhardt.
Joe, thanks very much. Here with Commissioner Rob Manfred. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, your world champion, Texas Rangers.
Majority owner Ray Davis, COO Neil Liebman is here, Executive VP, General Manager Chris Young, Manager Bruce Bochy, and the rest of the Texas Rangers. And now, the fun part, we get to present the Commissioner's Trophy.
63 years is a long time to wait, but the Texas Rangers are World Series champions. It's my distinct pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to Ray Davis, Neil Liebman, and Chris Young.
Wow.
Ray, you came on board, you bought this team, and you went to the World Series twice. You were oh so close. You had to wait a little bit, but how good does that wait feel right now?
You know, this franchise has waited 63 years to pick up that trophy. I can't tell you what it means to the city of Arlington, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're just thrilled to death.
What do you say to these fans here tonight?
Well, thank you for all your support, for your patience. You know, I'm a man of faith, and I've had the hope that we would hold up this trophy one day. We always had that vision, and we never gave up that hope. And here we are.
And congratulations. Let's bring in the guy who helped make this happen, Chris Young. See why. Boy, am I happy for you. You come home, you're born and raised in Dallas, grew up there, you became an athlete there in Dallas, and you took this job for this exact reason, to bring this trophy home. Tell me how it all unfolded.
Well, Kevin, I got to start by congratulating the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a classy organization. They have tremendous leadership, and Mike, Torrey, their front office, it's a tremendous organization. They deserve a ton of credit for a great season. Secondly, I want to give credit to our entire organization, starting with our ownership, Ray and Neil, good friend and mentor, John Daniels, who started this and set out the vision. Our players,
Oh, come on now.
They made this happen. They deserve this. I love them all. Bruce Bochy, unbelievable. What a Hall of Fame manager. Came back and led us to this. And, of course, most importantly, our fans. They've waited a long time for this. The wait is over. They deserve this. Thank you.
Congrats, CY.
Thank you.
Bruce Bochy. Take hold of that. So take us back when your guy Chris gave you a phone call and just kind of asked if you wanted to get back to managing again. You think that was the right answer to say yes?
Oh my goodness, it's unreal. I was sitting on a recliner there in Nashville and just enjoying myself when he called me. And I tell you what, I'm so honored to ride with these guys. They inspire me with how resilient they've been. But to get this call, be part of this, I know how blessed I am. I can't thank these guys enough.
Resiliency has been a name of this team, right? I mean, you've been road warriors. You didn't lose a game on the road. It started obviously in Seattle, and you go through Tampa and Baltimore and Houston, and here you are. How did you manage to play so great on the road this entire postseason?
Man, I tell you, it's amazing how they came together. And I go back to Seattle. We lost a tough game there, the last game, trying to win this division, and they could have got down. They went in Tampa, put that beside them, and just got after it.
Really, Jake?
It's incredible to do what they did, and that's what we talked about, how tough a group this is, how resilient they are. Again, they inspired me. Thank you, guys.
One more, Bruce. Let's ask you about Nathan. He's been so good in these big games. You know that. You know you had confidence in him, and once again, he delivered. What was most impressive about him tonight?
Well, that's Nathan. I mean, that's his resume. We had the right guy out there. We knew it. And we had all the confidence in the world in him. He's done it before. We knew he'd do it again. And for him to go out there and match against a really tough guy, it's incredible what he did for us.
Number 4, raise that thing above your head, Bruce. Enjoy it. Bruce Bochy, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. And now we have one more piece of hardware to hand out. The Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Trophy presented by Chevrolet.
It's going to be
Is there any doubt? Corey Seager. That's all yours. How about this? You're the 4th player ever to win 2 World Series MVPs, Corey. How did you do it?
Just behind this team, it's a resilient group like they were saying. We're just happy to be a part of this team and how we grind it and play through it. It's awesome right now.
When you came here for this person, but take me through the vision that you talked about when you came here and what you hope to do and to bring this trophy here.
Yeah, it's a lot of credit to them, a lot of credit to CY, a lot of credit to our ownership, on having a view and bringing in people, and it's truly incredible, to have this group behind us and to be world champs now, man. It's crazy.
The most impressive thing about these guys standing with you is what?
Cards? Yes, cards.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah, no, but really, the resilience of this group and just the fight, man. The fight's what it is.
Hey, for the second time, you've got this MVP trophy. Enjoy it. Congratulations, Corey.
Thank you.
Corey Seager, the MVP. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, Texas Rangers. Joe, let's go back to you.
All right, Kevin. And so Seager joins Reggie Jackson, the only position players in World Series history to have multiple MVP trophies. Seager did it with the Dodgers in 2020. He does it with the Rangers this year. There was, as Kevin said, not too much doubt about it. Of course, Reggie's got a few more rings. Corey's got to catch up too, but as far as individual performances and a couple fall classics, incredible what this guy's done. The MVP of the champion Rangers in 2023.
Alrighty, that was a good postseason wrap up there. And thank you so much, guys. Let's go back to the main screen here. That'll do it on our 2023 Major League Baseball season. We started out with spring training with the Atlanta Braves, and we've had a great year. And we thought they were going to they broke all the records. And then the playoffs came, and we just didn't show up. But thank you so much, Chad. Congratulations. And then we followed the Braves into the postseason. Of course, they lost to the Phillies again. But we've had so many fun times here this year, and I wanted to finish out the Major League Baseball season. First time doing the World Series. I don't know if I'll do it next year, but we'll see. Hopefully the Braves will be there, and we don't have to worry about that. But thank you guys for everybody. Thank you, Spain, for letting me do 5 games during the week here. I've streamed every day since Friday, so it's gonna be a good little break until Sunday, and then I might take a little more off. But until then, guys, thank you so much to all the mods. Thank you all the members that have signed up, and Andrew Ford gifted 10 memberships tonight. I appreciate you, Andrew. Appreciate that. So until next time, guys, make sure your notification bells are on. Make sure everything is on so you know what we're doing. And check out the community section and the Discord if you're in the Discord as well. Until then, we'll see you guys next spring training in February. And as someone said, 106 days until pitchers and catchers. John V said that. That's right. All right, love you guys. We'll see you soon. Make sure, Matty F, make sure you pop it in those NHL hockey ones. Until then, guys, good night. Congratulations, Texas Rangers, the 2023 Major League Baseball champion.